Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Punch Podcast, Episode 2. Today, we're watching UFC Fight Night, Moreno versus Royval. If you guys want to catch these podcasts live, check out my Instagram at AJStemmer_MMA, and we do a live stream while we're doing the podcast until I can find a better way to do it. But I just got breaking news, everybody. Rosas Jr. pulled out in the fight versus Ricky Tercios for an illness. That's very strange. That's very strange and very disappointing. I thought Rosas Jr. would beat Ricky Tercios' ass. I wonder what kind of illness it was. But I'm going to start this live chat here. Boom. And that's really disappointing. I wanted to see Rosas Jr. fight. But this is a stacked card. We got Brian Ortega fighting. We got Yair Rodriguez fighting. We got Moreno fighting as always. I think he's going to beat Royval's ass. I mean, the way that he just manhandled him in the first fight whenever they were on the ground, I mean, popping out his shoulder or not, I think that Moreno's just going to manhandle him. And Moreno's just that guy. What's up, that one normal guy on Instagram? What's up, Detective PJF? What's up, Block Boy Humble? What's up, everybody? Congratulations, you are all on the Punch Podcast. Welcome. Are y'all disappointed about what just happened? Rosas Jr. isn't fighting. He just pulled out for an illness. I wonder what that was about. He was going to fight Ricky Tercios. I was actually really excited for that. But now, I don't even know who these guys are that are fighting. But we'll watch. I'm really disappointed. I thought Rosas Jr. would put on that pressure. The last fight, he hit that dude with the overhand, I think. Knocked him out cold. But welcome everybody that's watching live. Welcome everybody that's watching on Monday or whatever day you're watching. Like I said, I'm disappointed, man. I'm going to have to do some research and see what kind of illness it was. Because, what the hell? But we still got Brian Ortega versus Yair Rodriguez. That's, honestly, that should be the main card. That's what it should be. Because I know it's going to be a war. Yair Rodriguez, he's a sniper. He's a power puncher. That guy, even if he's getting backed up, he can still power punch. If he's going forward, it's even worse for you. And he's sniper accurate, that guy. What's up, Isaac? How you doing? Illa or Islam? Rudabar Bawal? Sorry, I butchered your name, bro. I'd say Islam. It was good, right? But Islam, he's that guy. He's gonna just take you to the ground and beat you. And there's nothing you can really do about it. We just didn't get to see a chance for Volkanovski to actually wrestle. I don't know. I need to watch that fight again and break it down a little bit more. I think Volk lost because of that knockout from Islam. And if Islam could just, I don't know, because Volk had, you know what, never mind, I'm not going to do MMA math. I was about to do MMA math, and that's stupid. But I'd say Islam for sure, bro. When is the fight happening? Right now, the fights are happening. But Yair Rodriguez fight, that's a co-main event, so it's probably going to happen in like an hour or so. But Ortega, I just watched the fight where he was fighting Volkanovski, and then he got him in that guillotine, and Volkanovski was trying to get out. He got out, beat his ass, and then Ortega got him in a triangle, and then blood was squirting out of Volkanovski's forehead. That was one of the best rounds and best comebacks I've ever seen. And people say Volk should retire. Man, just give him a year off. That guy's still top of the food chain. He's a fucking shark. And Ortega, talk about a dude that's been around and been in some wars. Ortega, he's fought Max Holloway, the significant strike. I think that's the first time that Max Holloway beat the significant strike record was in that fight, and then he did it again with Calvin Kattar. But I think Ortega. So, my prediction for Yair Rodriguez versus Brian Ortega. I think Brian Ortega can actually choose whether he wins this fight or not. And what I mean by that is, we saw in the first fight that Brian Ortega is a better wrestler. He had him on the cage. He had a lot of control time, and he was able to just hold him there. If Brian Ortega doesn't try to stand with Yair Rodriguez, I think he's going to be able to ride out the fight, maybe get him tired, and then be able to strike. Because we saw Brian Ortega in that fight was slow. His punches, you saw his shoulder would move, and then the punch would come 3 seconds later. It's not going to work against Yair Rodriguez, but if you get him tired first, that's how that works. What's up, Molokai? Molokai's a fucking OG around here on the live streams. M_daughter. But he changes his name all the time, so, you know. That shirt is hard, bro. What brand? This is old school UFC Affliction. Like, you can't really get these anymore. I got this from an old friend of mine. I got 4 of them. They're hard to find. But, yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's GSP's brand or something. I'm not exactly sure, but it's old UFC shit. Rosas Jr. pulled out? Yeah. I know, man. Can somebody get back to me and tell me what kind of injury it was? Because I want to know. If it was like... somebody said illness on the screen. It said illness, and illness is different than like your shoulder popping out or, you know, rolling an ankle or something. Because that's a good reason to pull out. But if you know you're sick, like, sick is different than injured. I mean, it's kind of the same thing, but being sick, you know that you can't fight. Being injured, that just happens. Like, if you're in the locker room, you're hitting the pads, and then you roll your ankle, you can't fight anymore, you know, if you can't walk on it. My top 3 middleweight fighters, current, middleweight. Who's a middleweight? We got Whitaker, Costa. I'm just going to put some off the top of my head so I can remember. We got Izzy. Izzy's up there for sure. Gastelum. Got, Strickland. Yeah, he's funny. I'd say, like, I'm not going to go with personalities. I'm going to go with style. Izzy is number 1, even though he lost all that bullshit and, you know, he talks a lot of shit. Izzy, he was a really good counter striker. I like Sean Strickland. But if we're talking, you're saying current, so I was gonna say Anderson, but can't say Anderson. So current, Strickland. I don't like DDP too much. I don't. So I'll say Whitaker in 3rd. There you go, off the top of my head. But sometimes I get the weight classes mixed up in my head if I don't like hear about the fighter too much. Like Alex Pereira, now he's in light heavyweight. Of course I know that. And I was going to say Alex Pereira, but, you know, he's moved. And he says he's going to go to heavyweight. I'm really interested to see Alex Pereira at heavyweight. Imagine Alex Pereira versus John Jones. I mean, we know what's going to happen. He's going to choke him out, but imagine if they were just striking. Jesus. Do you guys think that Alex Pereira could knock out John Jones with that left hook? If he was able to stand with him long enough, like, what are the chances? Like a 1 out of 10, a 5 out of 10? Does Alex Pereira have Ngannou power? Does he have that type of power? And the Stipe fight, I think the Stipe fight was ridiculous. It's like, it's a legacy fight. I mean, how many fights has John Jones been in now? He's been fighting for a long time. A long time. Alright, we got Daniel Zellhuber versus Francisco Prado. Bruce Buffer. Man, Bruce Buffer looks like a GTA character. I love it. He's got a purple tuxedo on right now. And yeah, this fight's just starting up. I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't know anything about these guys. Francisco Prado, 12-1, 5'10", 156 pounds, San Lorenzo, Argentina. And he's the underdog in this fight. Alright. Like I said, I know nothing about this guy, but 12-1, he's got a tattoo of a lion on his chest. Alright. Now we got Daniel Zellhuber, 14-1, 6'1", 156, fighting out of Mexico City, Mexico. So this dude is definitely the crowd is definitely going to play to this guy because they're in Mexico right now, and he's the favorite. Bruce Buffer's getting him hyped up. I love how Bruce Buffer isn't just some, like, static commentary guy. Bruce Buffer will get in their face and fucking go crazy. I love it. Mike Beltran, the referee. No complaints about Mike Beltran. Respect that guy. Beard game is always solid. He's out there winning, like, competitions for his beard. He's got to be some kind of, like, Scottish Viking in his blood. Alright, and we're starting round 1, 457, 56, and let's go. Pressure from Prado, and a body kick from Zaluber. Okay, I need to call him like Daniel or something, because Zaluber, that's, I'm probably not saying it right, but let's go with Daniel. I don't know if that was his name. Was it Daniel Prado? Whatever, we're going with Zaluber, it's funny. Right now, pressure from Prado, but he keeps missing these leg kicks. And, what he's doing a good job of is he's obviously smaller. Like, not only smaller as in, like, shorter, he looks like he has a different body structure. This dude, Zaluber, he does not look like a lightweight. But Prado's doing a good job of putting on the pressure. That's what you got to do if you're the smaller guy. Like, I can tell this Zaluber guy, he has different fucking bones. He looks like he's a middleweight. And he was like 6'1", I think. I think that's what it said. Yeah, this dude is huge. Ooh, big right hand from Prado. But I'm really impressed by Prado here. He's putting on that pressure right now. And whenever he gets in close, he puts up those hands. So, whenever you're a pressure fighter, the one thing that you have to do is put up your hands whenever you get up close. It doesn't have to be completely showed up, but just put up your hands. That's what Peter Yan does very well. But this Prado dude, he throws wild overhands, but they're connecting because he's putting on pressure too. Whenever you get closer to somebody, it's harder to see the punches. It's harder to see those quick movements in your shoulder. So that's what Prado's doing right now, is he keeps getting in close, and he's not allowing him to see these wild punches. That's how you can get away with it. Mike Tyson would do this all the time. He would have big, wild hooks. He'd keep his hands down sometimes to get more power, but he'd be on the side of his opponent, or he'd be in a place where they couldn't hit him, they couldn't counter him. That's what Prado's doing right now. If you're this smaller guy, if you are, like, not even weight-wise, if you're just smaller in general, you have to be able to get in close and put in the pressure. And Prado's over here just slipping punches. We're at 235. Overhand lands. Zaluber over here, he's smiling, but it's not funny. He's getting fucked up right now. Zaluber intelligently puts him on the cage. He's grabbing the cage right now. I think Mike Beltran warned him about it. Zaluber, what he needs to do is he needs to throw the jab cross combo, throw a high kick up there, take the center of the ring, and use that reach, because he's just letting Prado smother him right now with these wild overhands. But good job by Prado. Good gazelle punch right there. That was straight up boxing 101 gazelle punch. That was really good. I'm impressed by this Prado guy. He's got some wild striking, and he kind of moves his head like Mike Tyson. But the problem with that sometimes, whenever you move your head left, right, like he's doing, if this Zaluber dude had a good coach that was telling him something right now, you need to throw the 1-2, 1-2. Let him go in that rhythm a little bit more. Let him get comfortable with it. Think that's all right for him to do. And then you need to go in with the high kick. Perfect. Boom, right on the side. Time it well. Or, even better, how about a side kick to the body for Zaluber to back him up? If you have a pressure fighter coming against you, you need to go with straightforward attacks. What's up, Javi Romano 2? What's up, everybody? I hope y'all are having a good fight night. But I'm really impressed right now by Prado. And Zaluber seems like he's just overwhelmed right now. He does not know the answer to this problem that is Prado's pressure. This is one of my favorite sayings that I always say it all the time. Pressure kills creativity. What that means is whenever somebody's pressuring you, all of the tools that you would have are limited. If you don't practice fighting backwards, then you're going to have less tools. So this Zaluber dude, he's a tall guy. He's probably used to having people on the outside. Prado goes with a spinning back fist at 25 seconds. But Prado, yeah. I really don't see if Zaluber goes back and his coach tells him set up some high kicks, set up some straightforward body kicks, front kick to the body, side kick to the body. That's what he needs to do right now. Throw in some leg kicks too. He's got the range. There we go. A body kick finally lands for Zaluber. All right. Like I said, pressure kills creativity. So Prado, whenever you're moving forward so fast, you have less reaction time and less options, less tools. If you don't practice it, if you aren't used to being pressured, then I have a perfect example. Kevin Gastelum versus Israel Adesanya. Kevin Gastelum, he didn't give a shit about playing Izzy's game. He just went forward and punched him. Sometimes that is the answer to a problem, is to just go forward. Sean Strickland versus Adesanya. Chris Weidman versus Anderson. Pressure kills creativity. Creative fighters like Adesanya and Anderson, they make you play a game. They're like a snake. They lull you in and then they fucking grab you. But if you just don't play the game and you go forward, all of their options are limited. Anderson, he was way better at fighting backwards than Izzy was. But if you have someone like Weidman that can back him up and just don't play the game. So now we're in the second round. Just started. And come on, give me the timer. They're not giving me the timer. Apparently DC's got a show with Chael now, which is the best. Alright, 4:50 in round 2. Prado versus Zaluber. Pressure from Prado, got that leg kick. Left straight from Zaluber. I really wish I could see his first name, but whatever. It's Zaluber. That's what we're going with now. Man, I'm still disappointed about Rosas Jr. It's like I'm leaving a bad taste in my mouth, man. Alright, Prado is looking like he is spent. Okay, wild punches again. So Zaluber, he doesn't look like he's hit Prado with a punch yet that's hurt him. It doesn't seem like he's putting much power into it. And I don't know much about these guys. Oh, good knee from Zaluber. He needs to keep setting up those. Spinning back fist from Prado. He's definitely tired. Yeah, he's definitely tired. That's what happens when you put on too much pressure. It's like it's a marathon and then he just sprinted at the beginning. You can't do that shit. It's been a minute. What's happening? Hey, man, Prado's beating this dude's ass. Phone climb time. Another OG on the channel. But Zaluber, he needs to set up some more knees. Knees are... Okay, if you're a taller guy, high kicks and knees are your best friend. Why? Because if you are fighting shorter fighters often, you can just throw that knee right up there. Especially if they're like ducking down. Perfect. And Islam Makhachev versus Volkanovski, we just saw that. Islam was able to get Volk because he's a shorter guy. You just set up that high kick. We got Zaluber. He needs to put on more pressure. There we go. A jab from Zaluber. Take it in the center. A good knee. There we go. That's what you need to do. And Prado, he's obviously spent. So Zaluber, he's not being aggressive enough. He has a chance in front of him, and he's just not taking it. But sometimes, hey, maybe he's waiting till round 3 to put on the pressure, because he looks like he's still fresh, but like I said, there hasn't been a punch that looks like it's really rocked him yet. Okay, that jab has, though, a couple times. And is he bleeding? Oh, he's bleeding everywhere. Okay, so that jab, I think it was the jab then that busted him up. Yeah. I was tripping there for a second. But it doesn't look like he's been rocked, though. But now, here we go. Zaluber is looking good now. 2 minutes in. Oh, there we go. Good combo. This is what he needed to do. Perfect timing. He's putting on the pressure now. Front kick. See, this is what he needed to do. Front kicks now. And now he's able to back up and instead of Prado being able to do those wild punches, he's tired now, so he's able to see it easier. So now he's in the center. Perfect, man. All right, whoever Zaluber's coach is did a perfect job of telling him what to do. I've seen him do the front kick to the body a couple times, and now he's mixing up these combos. And what he's doing is he's not only throwing them in front, he's moving slightly to the right and to the left whenever he throws these uppercuts so he can get better angles. This is exactly what he needed to do. I would like to see him set up a high kick on the same side that he's bloodied up, on his right side. I would like to see a left high kick from Zaluber right now. If his coach needs to be yelling that out. Set it up with a right hand, go to that left high kick. Do it a couple times. Go with the 1-2 left high kick. But that jab is money in the bank for Zaluber here. Great fight, though. Honestly, now I'm not too disappointed about Rosas Jr. pulling out, because this is a really good fight. If you guys aren't watching it, go check this one out. Oh, good right hand. Zaluber is really putting it on him now. And Prado here, he looks like Rocky. He's just swinging for the fences now. All that pressure, it just took it away from him. That's why your cardio has to be really good if you want to put on that pressure. Now Zaluber, he's creative. He's doing whatever he wants. That jab, money in the bank. That's what started blooding him up. It's on the right side of his face. Like I said, I would like to see a left high kick. Because now, whenever you have blood on a certain side of your opponent's face, you want to start attacking that side with power, because they can't see as well. So move to the side of the injured side of your opponent. You want to move that direction, and then set up a power strike, because whenever you do that, you're moving to the side where they can't see, and then you're setting up something that they won't be able to see, so it's gonna hopefully knock them out or hurt them. Mike Tyson, perfect example. I always like using Mike Tyson, but he didn't high kick you, he just beat the shit out of you. Nailing jabs for 9 rounds last night. Foam climb time, you're a fucking badass. Send me a video. I want to see all 9 rounds. And I want it exactly the same. Pretty sure you didn't slow down on any of the rounds. See? Look, you just read my mind, because I just said that. I know that you didn't have enough time to type that before I said it. Oh, they got the doctor in here. Zaluber literally looks like Rocky right now. I think they might stop this fight. Oh, man. It's bad. He can't see out of that eye. And it's swollen as hell. I don't know. Oh, no. He can see. Damn, the cut man did real good. Excuse me. Yeah, hopefully they don't stop it. Because this was a really good fight. I don't want to see it end like this. Oh, and he's checking his nose too? Oh, does he have a broken nose? Is that why it's so, that might be why it's so black and swollen. It's over? No? No? Yes? Let's go. It's not over. Okay. Mike Beltran. No? Yes? Maybe? Alright, round 3. That's how we do it, man. Alright, round 3. Zaluber versus Prado. Prado is tired. He's hurt. I would like to see a left high kick from Zaluber now. But he is throwing those front kicks to the body. Like I said, pressure kills creativity. And now Zaluber is putting on that pressure. Front kicks. If you're a taller opponent, front kicks, knees. Oh, knee to the face right as I say that at 4:38 in round 3. More knees. Because Prado, whenever you're a pressure fighter, you usually dip your head in so you can throw a hook. You can throw an overhand. And whenever you dip your head in like that, you're vulnerable to knees and uppercuts. And if you're a longer opponent, it's easier to throw knees and uppercuts. But Zaluber, he's picking up that pace. The jab is insane by Zaluber. And that front kick. The front kick changed this fight. And at the beginning, he was having problems with the pressure, but if Prado had a little bit better cardio, maybe... Oh, he's coming back a little bit. He's throwing those punches again, but it's too little too late. Awesome fight. Guys, if you're just listening to this podcast later on, search up Zaluber versus Prado, and round 2 was crazy. How am I watching it? I actually bought ESPN Plus, so yeah, I'm doing it legit this time. But it's a great fight. Threw down a 15-minute teabag session in the mix. Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man. That's what Zaluber's doing to this dude right now. Yeah, but whenever you have someone tired like this, Zaluber's just getting creative now. He's using that arm. He's doing the John Jones. He's putting out that lead arm, and all he has to do is just back up whenever Prado's trying to go forward. Oh, and Prado's, he's rocked. Oh, God, it doesn't look good for Prado. He doesn't look good at all. God, he's a bloody mess right now. Concerned for this guy. He keeps getting hit with hard shots, and he doesn't look like he's all here. Oh, this is taking years off his life. This spinning back fist, man. Stop doing it. This is really a Rocky movie. Zaluber, 72 significant strikes to Prado's 29. This reminds me of O'Malley versus Chris Mourinho. Jesus. Left high kick from Prado. All of it's just sloppy. And Zaluber, liver kick. 222 in round 3. Knee from Zaluber. He's doing exactly what he should be doing. And I can tell it was his coach that told him to do this. And he's just creative with the boxing now. Prado, wild punches. This is awesome. Great fight. And then I think after this we got Yair Rodriguez versus Brian Ortega. So that's what we're really here for. Oh, I think he almost punched him in the dick. That's fucked up, Prado. Come on, what are you doing, man? He's so tired. Swinging wild punches. Too little, too late. His face is swollen. And so bloody. Yeah, put them hands up. You're doing that with 1 minute left. Oh, man. Zaluber. He's reminding me of Anderson a little bit. Not the head movement, but the striking. He's got that fast sniper-like striking, especially with those body kicks. But I'd like to see a left high kick. Come on, get that knockout, Zaluber. Like I said, whenever you have somebody bloodied up on one side of their face, attack that one side with power strikes. Anything. Whether it be a knee, whether it be a high kick, whether it be a hook, overhand. There you go, right hand from Zaluber. This dude is messing him up. Oh, there you go, high kick. He did a right high kick. I mean, that's good, but I want to see a left high kick. That's what I want to see right now. That's why you got to be versatile. Even switch stance. There you go, switch the stance. Good right hand from Prado, but yeah. Alright, round 3 significant strikes, 36 for Zaluber to 18. Yeah, that's telling you something right now. Left hook lands. 20 seconds left, front kick from Zaluber. Leg kick from Prado, yeah. Oh no, spinning wheel kick and Prado slips. Zaluber taunts. Damn, that's just embarrassing. Oh, now Zaluber's telling him to bang. This reminds me of Max Holloway. Oh, damn, man. Prado stands in the middle of the octagon disappointed. You could tell the look in his face. Yeah, Zaluber, he threw his hands up and he said, come on, let's bang. He threw that spinning wheel kick and he fell on his ass. Damn, man. Oh, that right hand. Oh, he did go with the left high kick. I guess I didn't see it. Oh, no, he switched stances and then he went with the left high kick. He didn't just throw it from orthodox. Damn, that was a good fight, guys. If you didn't watch it, go watch it. I hope Yair Rodriguez versus Brian Ortega lives up to what I think it is. Because those guys, they've been in so many wars. I just hope Brian Ortega, if he can control the fight for a round and put some pressure on him, get a couple submission attempts, then he'll start to tire him out because you can't stand with him whenever you're fresh. You can't do that because he's too fast for Brian Ortega. Like I said, whenever Brian throws, his shoulder moves first. Everything. His hips, too. His hips, everything he shows. So you have to get someone tired. And you have to put on that pressure, like I said, because then you can't see those micro movements in your body. Zaluber is trash, 0 power. He was throwing those punches at first, but a couple of them landed. Just a little bit more accuracy and cardio. That's the problem. But Zaluber there in the second and third round, he was whooping some ass. He was whooping some ass. Oh, in UFC 299, O'Malley versus Cheeto. What do y'all think about that? Who's gonna win, O'Malley or Cheeto? Because O'Malley keeps claiming it was a fluke. It's not a fluke, man. It's not a fluke. Dude he kicked him in the right place and made him have he had drop foot. Oil up at 150K. Yo, chill out. Yo, the fire inside me. What's up, Brandon? How you doing, man? You watching the UFC card right now? That was a really good fight. Zaluber beat this dude's ass. Oh, his name was Daniel. See, I was second guessing myself the whole time. His name was Daniel. Man, that was a good one. So, let's do a quick prediction. I think Yair Rodriguez is gonna hurt Brian Ortega early. And if Ortega can't get it to the fence or get it to the ground, I can really see like another Max Holloway where he just beats his ass for 3 rounds. It's hard to put out Ortega unless he like blows out his shoulder or something for some reason. Jacob Ponte, if I send a video of me boxing, can you give me some tips? Absolutely. Is it you boxing someone or is it you hitting the bag? Either way, send it to me. Yeah, I need to get back to answering DMs, but I always say, if you want to send me something, send it to me. AJ_MMA. It might take me like months to get to it, but I'm going to get better at it. I just need to find a little bit more time to go and reply. Maybe you know what? How about this? I'll make a whole video out of me replying to, videos. I'll put it in the video. If it's all fine with everybody, I'll put that in the video, and because if you can see yourself in the video and with a lot of other people that need to improve, it shows you like if everybody's at the same level, and like that's how boxing classes are formed. You want to have everybody a beginner class. You want to have intermediate class, advanced class. And talk about boxing. This dude's Zaluber. They're showing the slow-mo right now. It looks like a Rocky movie. But yeah, feel free to send me boxing videos, shadow boxing. If you don't have any equipment, that's fine. Just a shadow box. Because I can still give you advice off of that. You don't need a bag. A lot of people, they like to make excuses, and it's fine because it's like it's not fine, but it's a normal reaction to make excuses like, oh man, I don't have a bag, I can't train. I don't have weights, I can't train. You got arms and legs, and even if you don't have legs, if you got arms, you can still work out. I've seen people overcome so many things. I wish I had the dude's Instagram account, but there's this one dude. He's he doesn't have any legs, and he's still working out. I think he did MMA too. I don't know if he actually fought, but he goes and he like wrestles with people. It's cool. But yeah, if you have any equipment, sure. But if not, send me a video of you shadowboxing. Like, don't make excuses. You can go out there and just do push-ups. Fight the air. Exactly. Oh, we got a lot of people in the crowd in Mexico. Oh, Marab is... Oh, everybody's going crazy for Marab right now. Rosenstruck versus Gaiv. Damn. Rosenstruck's pretty active. Surprising. Heavyweights aren't usually as active because, they're throwing bombs at each other. They're throwing nukes. But this has been a good card so far from what I've watched. I hope Ortega wins, because this is how I think about it. Yair Rodriguez, if he loses this, he can still bounce back. He's a killer. But if Ortega loses, he has a bigger fan base because all of the, like, quote-unquote casuals watch, right? So whenever you have a big fighter like that, the hype goes down. The pay-per-view, like, not many people pay anymore. Like, if Ortega loses this one, not as many people are going to pay, which means Dana's not going to like it. And, it just goes down after that. But Rodriguez, he's a killer. Everybody knows that. You hope Yair wins. Batman 01. Oh my God, Brian Ortega's got some hair on him. Talk about a dude that can grow some hair. Brian Ortega can shave his head and then, like, it seems like a month later he has braids and shit. He's got cornrows all the way down to his shoulders. Yair can defeat Illa convincingly, you think? I don't know. Illa's got that pressure, man. And he put out Volkanovski. Controversial, I know, because Volk, he just suffered a KO and then he went right back in there. He pulled a Tony Ferguson, but that pressure from Illa, like I said, pressure kills creativity. And Yair Rodriguez, he's really creative. And even when he's backing up too, so, oh my God, actually, that might not work out so well for Topuria. Because you guys remember that one fight versus a Korean Zombie, where it's like, I think 3 seconds left in the third round, and they're taunting at each other like, let's go. The Korean Zombie goes with 3 wild overhands. Yair Rodriguez ducks and then does a fucking 12-6 elbow and hits him in the chin. And then the Korean Zombie is knocked out cold. Crazy. So, if you're good at fighting backwards, it doesn't really matter if you're a pressure fighter. Like Ali. Ali was great at fighting backwards. So, that's whenever pressure, it can be used against you. Because not only can you fight backwards, but whenever the time is right, you keep moving back. And then whenever you move forward with a punch, and they're moving forward into it, it's 2 times the power, because you're moving your punch, boom, and they're moving their weight into it. So it's just devastating. That's what Anderson Silva used to do, until Chris Weidman went over and, beat him up and snapped his shin. Bending back elbow, yeah, hit him with that. I think it was a right elbow like this. If you guys are watching the podcast. Yeah, he has crazy kicks, and Illa has kick weakness. Yeah. I think Volk, if he could have had a little bit more time to recover, like, his biggest strength was his chin. He could take shots real good. And if he just took some more time off, maybe that right hand wouldn't have done as much damage. He would have been able to recover and then been like, oh shit, I'm not standing up anymore. I need to get on the ground and beat this dude up. But he didn't have time for that. Like, did you notice how fast he dropped? That could either be Topuria's power, or it could be Volkanovski, But I don't know, because he's fought a lot of power punchers. Volk has. Who knows? We don't really know, because you have to get into their mind. You have to be around them. But here we go. So in the first fight, Ortega versus Rodriguez, we saw Brian had success in the clinch, and Rodriguez had success striking, especially early. And then Ortega, I think, popped his shoulder. But I don't know, man. That's just telling me, like, he's probably overtrained. Or he's old. He's been fighting for I don't know how long. A very, very, very long time. But hey, I'm always rooting for him. Because he was a fighter that I watched whenever I was growing up. That dude had some fucking hair on him. Kind of looks like Masvidal. He's got that ponytail. I hope he wins. Like I said, his stock will go up. And then, honestly though, oh no. If Ortega wins this fight, what's next for him? He's just going to have to fight another killer. And then he's going to get beat up even more. Yair was looking good in the first fight. Yeah, on the striking. Yeah, Batman, he was looking real good on the striking. He was mixing it up. And I remember at like near the end of round 1, Yair just went with a straight front kick because Brian just keeps coming forward. And Yair went with a front kick right to the face, and Ortega just ate it. And he just kept walking forward. If he just put his hands up, I don't know. That dude's probably taken a chunk of his life for all of these wars with Max Holloway and oh my god. But he's a good fighter though. He's a good fighter. He's just one of those guys that he can't break. Like he can't win. He can't break the top. But he does have a ranking, but he doesn't fight too often. You really wanted to see Zabit versus Yair? Yeah, that guy, he's gone, right? Is that the guy that went and started, like, selling cars or something? He just said, fuck that, I'm done with MMA. Oh, no, he was doing real estate, right? Maybe. Yeah, but Brian Ortega, whenever he hit Volkanovski with that left hand and then just jumped on him with that guillotine, it literally reminds me of a snake. You just strike, and then he wrapped him up. Like an anaconda. That was one of the best displays of striking and then into wrestling. Yeah, he's a doctor now. Zabit's a doctor. So instead of beating people's ass, he started fixing people. He had epiphany. He's like, you know what? I'm going to stitch him up instead. Makes sense. He found out who he really was. Sometimes that's what you gotta do, I guess. Yeah, but that dude was creative. He was a Taekwondo guy, and he had good boxing. Alright, here we go. Brian Ortega, walking out. Dude's got some dreads on him right now. I know I've said it like 3 or 4 times, but it's really freaking me out. The way this dude can just shave his head completely bald and then have dreads, it blows my mind. And I've never seen him with a beard. Has he ever had a beard? How can you grow dreads and not a beard? I feel like that's like a good combo, right? Yeah. Bro went from a fighter to a doctor. It'd be real fucked up if a doctor became a fighter. Because then you know all the weaknesses. You know all of the weaknesses, the nerves, where to hit somebody. That would be really badass. Imagine if Zabit came back now with the doctor knowledge. That shit should be illegal. Like, imagine you fuck this dude up and then you're like, come on, man, I'll stitch you up. Let's have a beer. Let's chill out, man. Yeah, Zabit, though, that Taekwondo, very rare that it works, but it did for him. Whose side am I on for this fight? Brian Ortega. But who do I think is going to win? Probably Yair. I think Ortega, he's just had too many wars. I think Yair's, like, he's a little bit more fresh, younger. I don't know if he is younger, but he seems fresher. He's been more active, right? Because they haven't fought anybody in between. It's just been that fight where he popped his shoulder out, and now this is a rematch, I believe. Yeah, but I'm rooting for him. But his best chance is to get in the clinch, get on the ground, put him in a triangle, put him in a guillotine, get the back, just ride out that back control, sit there for a little bit, have a body triangle, tire him out. That way, whenever you want to strike, sure, you can strike now. He's tired. Whenever you get someone tired, that's whenever you can strike with them. If you don't have fast twitch muscle fibers like everybody says, if you have slow twitch, you know what you have to do? All you have to do is get them tired first. Some people it's harder, but Ortega, he's good. A couple submission attempts, as long as he doesn't actually try to submit. So look, This is a really good thing to talk about right now. I never thought about talking about this. Whenever you're trying to submit someone, don't try your hardest to submit them at first. You're gonna tire yourself out, right? Don't be like frantic about it. Like, I need to finish it right now. Be calm. What you need to do is have better training. You need to go and you need to train yourself, because if you're trying to rely on this one choke and it doesn't work, and then you freak out, and then now you're back to striking again. What you need to do is have faith. Like, you need to go to the choke, and if that doesn't work, you need to go and now you get the back. Try another one. Now go to the arm bar. Like, that's what Ortega does really good. We saw that in the Volkanovski fight. He went straight from that guillotine. He got beat on a little bit, and then he went right to the triangle. But if Ortega could keep it on the ground, if he's not too beat up, I'd say, I don't even know though, because once they start standing up, his face swells up like Nate Diaz. He's been fighting for so long. It's that scar tissue. That's what it does to you. Like Nate Diaz, once you hit him, he opens up like a fucking can of tuna. We got Yair walking out. Oh no. Herb Dean is the referee. That's how you know it's going to be a fucking war, and Herb's just going to let it go. I've seen Herb let so many fights just... What was the one that just happened? No, that was Mark Goddard with the Izzy fight versus Alex. But I've seen Herb. Sometimes he makes a really good call that nobody even knows, like that Robbie Lawler fight. And then sometimes he's just fucking garbage. What drink is this? This is Texas brewed cold coffee, black. Arabica beans. I know it looks weird, doesn't it? I don't know. Yeah, if y'all are watching, look at this shit. I don't know. It's weird. That's the same thing I said. I looked at it and I'm like, alright, I'm gonna take it. It looks like an old, like, tincture, like snake oil. If y'all are just listening to the podcast. Who do I got, Max or Gaethje? Dude, Gaethje is gonna kill Max Holloway. It's so sad too, cause Holloway, he's got a good chin, but does he have a good enough chin to take the fucking dynamite that's in Gaethje's hands? Probably not. But if Max Holloway could tire him out, I don't even know. But I got Gaethje. And aren't they doing that for the dumbass BMF belt? I say dumbass, but it's not really that dumb. It's cool, whatever. Makes it more like WWE-ish. But I think Max Holloway, he's always... you can never really bet against him. That's just a fight. You have to let it play out. But I got Gaethje. I think everybody that I've heard seems to think Gaethje's going to win. Alright, here we go. Okay, no, I thought Yair Rodriguez was young. He's 2 years younger than Ortega. Alright, I'm really interested. Hopefully this doesn't end quickly. Topuria. Yo, so when has Topuria had this big fan base? Tell me that. Because I haven't heard about Topuria until he knocked out Volk. Here we go. Brian Ortega ranked number 4, 15-3. 1 no contest, 5'8", 146 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles. And he's the underdog. Who would have thought? Yeah, I got Yair Rodriguez, but Ortega, he did look good. He can decide if he wins or loses based on the wrestling. Any predictions? Yeah. I think Yair Rodriguez is probably going to get a decision. Unanimous. And Ortega is going to have a face that's 3 different colors. Purple, red, and fucking blue. Topuria is top tier. Kaya, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't even know. I know you don't watch MMA. Do I lift weights? Yeah. I got 215s. I'm trying to get some 30s. Gary by decision. That's what I thought too, Batman. But yeah, I always want to get a gym membership, but I never have time. I know I say that, but it's just easier going in my backyard. Y'all see the videos. I love my backyard, man. Yari by decision. I think unanimous. I think Yair is going to put a can of whoop ass on him. Oh, no. It's not Herb Dean. It's Mark Goddard. Mark Goddard's the referee, so it's still a hit or miss with him, too. All right, we got Yair Rodriguez, Brian Ortega, touch gloves. Cool. All right, both of them back up. Brian Ortega, pacing like Nate Diaz. Round 1. Let's see what happens. I got Yair by decision. You're broadening your horizons. You like the fight show now? Sure. You like WWE though, right? Alright, round 1. 457. Yair Rodriguez, Brian Ortega. Ortega putting on that pressure. Like I said, pressure kills creativity. He's cutting off that ring. Needs to get him close to that fence. Oh, that jab rocked his fucking dome piece. He looks like Rocky every time he gets hit. He doesn't roll with punches. Alright, good 1-2 from Ortega. Alright, this is... you know what? Oh, good 1-2 from both. 427 round 1. Front kick from Rodriguez, but it didn't really land. He needs to keep doing that front kick. Leg kick from Rodriguez and a jab from Ortega. Man, they're just swinging for the fences right now. Oh my God, I can't even say all the things that are happening. They're just going in. They're swinging with hooks right now. They're just going for it. So Ortega, he just took 2 oblique kicks. Oh, left hand straight, drops him. He's trying to go for the takedown, and he gets it. Now he's to the back up. Damn, this is a crazy ass fight. The pace of these fights is fucking insane. Oh, Ortega's hurt. 1-2 from Rodriguez. Oh, he's about to put him down. Another 1-2. Ortega's breathing heavy. Yeah, he's, this isn't looking good for Ortega. Another straight. He's bloodied up. I see blood on his shoulder. Uh-oh. Right behind the ear. Whenever you get hit behind the ear, your equilibrium, you just can't stand anymore. World starts spinning. What he needs to do is go for a takedown. He goes for the takedown. 3:09 on the clock. Now they're in the tie clinch. Or no, I mean single. Now they're out. God damn, man, this is a crazy fucking pace. 27 significant strikes to 4 from Ortega. You're a fan now? Hey, it happens. 1-2 from Ortega. Yeah, crazy pace. I don't think Ortega's going to be able to keep this up, man. But he is pressuring Rodriguez, which is going to help. Ortega goes with a body kick, which looked really fast. I mean, he looked like he was breathing heavy, but maybe he was just trying to, reset himself because he got hit with a fucking bomb. Backing Rodriguez up. That's what he needs to do. He needs to find a way to get a takedown. Oh, he just fell down. I don't know. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's over. He's hitting him with some hard shots. No. All right. What Ortega needs to do is go for a submission right now. He's on his back. 2 minutes left in round 1. He needs to just survive at this point. You're taking him back. You're not a fan? Well, I'm sorry. I just don't believe you. So, you like Topuria. Who did he just knock out? If you've been paying attention, then I'll take it back. I'll take back everything I said. All the sarcasm. 134 left. Rodriguez is beating the shit out of him, to be honest. It's impressive, man. And I think Ortega's already swelling up on his left eye. It's fucked up. You're an honest person. That is true. It's true. Yeah, Rodriguez is just on top beating the shit out of him right now. Ortega, he just needs to... Oh, he's about to go for a heel hook. Going for the back. Oh, he's about to get the back. He's grabbing the wrist. Whenever you have wrist control... Oh, they're all tangled up right now. He's trying to go for an ankle lock. And they get up, but Ortega's got the back now. Trying to get him towards the cage. This is what he needs to do. He needs to survive, but he's already hurt. I think he's like slipped 4 or 5 times now. 30 seconds left in round 1. And Ortega just needs to survive. Alright, Ortega got him to the ground. But he needs to put on some ground and pound or something. We got Rodriguez looking at the clock. 8 seconds left. A couple body punches from Rodriguez. And, yeah. So, this is looking like the same thing that happened in the first fight. At first, they were striking. Ortega got fucked up. They go in the clinch. And now we get to see what round 2 would look like. But he's already got a fucking black eye, man. A really bad one, too. The doctor's looking at him saying, man, here we go again. I cannot hear what his corner is saying, but hopefully they're saying put your hands up, man. Yeah, Ortega busted up. Hell yeah, man. It's so swollen. I think he can still see through it. God damn, Ortega. It's not looking good. So, like I said with the other fight, whenever you have somebody with a black eye or an injured eye, bleeding eye, if you have them with a cut above the eyebrow, you want to start attacking that side of the face because they can't see as well. It's a really simple concept, but it's not something you really think about. Ortega finished the round on top. He's not out. Hey, he got fucking hurt, though. Whenever you get hit with those hard shots, now... Imagine, like, this is a good comparison. It's like a video game. Your health bar, it's literally going down. As you keep getting hit, it's going down further and further. And Rodriguez, he's got no swelling on his face. He looks like, you know, he just started this fight. All right, round 2, 454. Ortega's putting on that pressure body kick from Rodriguez. But the pressure... Oh, whoa. Ortega just did this weird stutter step. This does not look good for Ortega. Alright, he's putting on the pressure, though. Got him on the cage. 435. Good 1-2 from Rodriguez. Overhand from Rodriguez. Jesus Christ. Ortega looks out of it. All the punches are missing, and he looks like he's stumbling. I don't know what the hell is happening. He does not look like he did in round 1. He needs to get on the ground and keep recovering, man. He's probably seeing 3. There you go. 412. He got a single leg. He's trying to drag him down. Rodriguez needs to get some underhooks. He's about to trip him. Oh, he trips him. Damn, that looked like he almost rolled his ankle there. Alright, now he's on the cage. Ortega goes for another takedown. 352. Oh, he's got him in a guillotine. Rodriguez has got him in a guillotine, but I don't know. Ortega looks like he's limp. Mark Goddard's watching close. 340 in round 2. Oh, shit. No, he's still breathing. Holy shit. Hopefully, Rodriguez doesn't tire his arms out here. Like I said, you can't want to... You don't want to do a Hail Mary. You don't want to just wait for this guillotine. See, now he's... Alright, he slipped out. But how much energy did he waste on that guillotine now? Because that's the real question. Alright, 306 in round 2. Ortega's on top. He needs to keep recovering. He didn't look good in the stand-up for this round. Now he's looking better because he's on the ground. Maybe he's had some time to recover. Oh, a couple good shots to the face. Those are the most hilarious shots I've ever seen. 247 round 2. Yeah, Ortega, he needs to keep it here. I mean, it's not the most entertaining fight, Like, we all like to see Ortega in these stand-up wars because he gets the shit beat out of him. But if he wants to win, this is where he needs to be. Like, if I was his coach, I'd be telling him, get to the ground no matter what. Get him tired first. Then get a highlight stand-up knockout, if you can. Good elbows from Ortega on top. Whenever you're on top, in half guard or in full guard, you need to drop those elbows down. Cut them above the eyebrow. You don't want to punch someone in the forehead, but you can elbow them in the forehead because those are equally hard bones. Too many small bones in your hand for you to punch them in the forehead. And whenever you start making someone bleed above the eyebrow, they can't see. Blood starts leaking in that eye. Good hammer fist from both of them. Ortega's in stack guard now. Alright, back to full guard. Rodriguez looks like he doesn't want to stand up. He's not trying to push the hips. He's not trying to get anything done really. He's just letting Ortega control him. More elbows from Ortega, really good ones. Rodriguez looks like he's out of it. Okay. He's trying to hit him with some kicks to the face. Oh, he's grabbing the fence with his toes. Mark Goddard's pissed about it. He's about to jump in the fight too. Start some whoop ass. Yeah, so whenever someone starts grabbing the fence like that, that means that they're hurt. Who's fighting? Yair Rodriguez and Brian Ortega. Funny random clips. Every killer looks like a dork, bruh. Exactly. This fight, really a weekend. I like watching, drinking beer. Hell yeah, man. That's how you have to watch a fight. Brian Ortega's still on top, though. He's looking good in round 2. All this control time adds up. More control time you got, the better. I mean, it's always damage over control. Wait, I think Rodriguez is bleeding on his eye. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got a fight now. We got Ortega on top. Hammer fists and elbows. Punches to the body. 18 seconds left. This is looking good for Ortega. This is looking really good for Ortega. Elbows to the face. Hooks. Mark Goddard's watching pretty close. But Rodriguez is fighting back. He's got knee on belly. He's trying to push him off. Oh my God. Rodriguez saved by the bell. Gets up. He's bloodied. Everybody's bloodied. Ortega's not losing in front of his ex. Exactly. Is that like what's happening? I don't know. I didn't really go into the, drama and shit behind it. Damn, that was a good round. I mean, I know wrestling isn't everybody's favorite, but it is entertaining whenever it's competitive. But he was beating on him for a while there. Yeah, but Ortega, man, he's definitely not washed like everybody wants to say, because Rodriguez is fucked right now. But the cut is under the eye, right? So that's not going to be a problem for him unless it opens up way bigger than that. It's only about probably an inch or two. No, not 2. I mean, I was going to say a half inch, maybe an inch. So if it's under the eye, all you have to worry about then is just not getting hit too much on that side. But if it's above the eye, or if it's on the eyebrow, forehead, then it starts leaking in the eye. Ortega's ex is in the building. Damn. Ortega, round 3, telling the crowd, come on, let's go. Oh, 3-piece and a head kick from Rodriguez. Another head kick. Oh, Ortega goes right for the underhooks. Trying to push him towards the fence. And he's on the fence now. This is exactly what Ortega needs to do. The live odds, now Ortega's the favorite. See, this is what he needs to do. It's not the prettiest, but he's winning the fight. Trips him. Now he's on top. Alright, now what Ortega needs to do is just beat on him some more. Open up that cut more. There is no problem in just elbowing him right on that cut. Make it uncomfortable. Put the hands on the mouth. Make it hard to breathe. Start punching him in the body. There you go. Ortega goes with an elbow. 4-10 in round 3 now. Oh, I think he's got a darce. He's got a darce. And it's over. It's over. Rodriguez is out. Oh, and Mark Goddard had to pull him off. Ortega won. Holy shit, Ortega won. Ortega won. What happened, though? It seems like controversial for some reason. He put him out, right? Did he tap? Mark Goddard looked pissed for some reason. But Yair Rodriguez looks fine with it. Damn, Ortega's still that guy. Fuck, man. See, that's what I hoped. I told you, if he could just get that wrestling, he had... Rarely do you have the decision to win a fight, and he just put that game plan in. He got hurt, but he went in there and he wrestled, and he got it done. Yeah, Kaya called the shit, I'm not gonna lie. You did. See, I'm wrong. Well, no, I did. I called it too, but that's... If I would have bet on it, I probably would have bet on Rodriguez, but this is one of those fights that I wouldn't have bet on. It's not one of those that I was too confident in. But he did what he was supposed to do. Rodriguez tried, but he just couldn't keep it standing. And he didn't even try to get up. He didn't put feet on hips. He had knee on belly. He didn't try to, he didn't try to do anything. Alright, so he went into side control. He's got that Darce. Yeah, he did tap. I didn't see it. And then Ortega says he didn't feel it, but he held that choke. Ortega held that choke for way longer than he should have. I don't know how he didn't feel that tap. Just that bitch. Yeah, we don't need an official decision. Goddamn, Brian Ortega. Who would have thought? Who the fuck would have thought? Yeah, I'm really surprised. I mean, I'm not surprised. He's been fighting forever, but man, after all the wars he's been in, he was able to take those punches and actually get it to the ground. Now, who does he fight, though? How many times has he fought Max Holloway? Are they going to try to push for that again? Now, like, is he going to fight Volkanovski again? Like, that'd be a good fight. Volkanovski versus Ortega? That'd be a really good fight. Done watching the sport? 1-1, they run it back? No, I'd say not yet. Like, let him build up, let him fight some other people, and then go for the rematch. Make it bigger. Get some hype behind it. You don't want to just... It's like the flyweight division right now. Everybody just keeps rematching. Like Brandon Moreno and Royval. Literally had your friend researching so you would be right. Hell yeah. See, that's what you gotta do, Kai. Sometimes you gotta go get the right friends. That's what smart people do. Put in the research. But Ortega, I'm happy. I'm happy. But who does he fight now? I think Volk. I want to see that fight again because he had him. He had him with that guillotine and that triangle, and it wasn't too. It was a close fight. There's a brawl in the crowd. Yeah, I saw that. There in the crowd, there were just fucking 18 people fighting. Cause why not? Yeah, man. Ortega, awesome. If Max gets a BMF, he'll fight with Illa. Oh my god, imagine if he was a champion and had the BMF belt. Ah, fucking who cares? It's WWE bullshit. I mean, that's how I say that's how I feel about it. That's not really how I feel about it. It's pretty cool. I liked it whenever Masvidal had it. That whole hype. Dude couldn't get a championship belt, but he could get that BMF belt. Brian Ortega has the second most finishes in featherweight history, 7. Tied with Ricardo Lima. Max Holloway's got 11, though. Who won? Brian Ortega. Ortega had to go back to the ground game. He was trying to outbox everyone, and it's not working. Yeah, he's... I don't understand when a wrestler tries to strike with a striker. You got to get him tired first, like he did. Ortega isn't going to lose in front of his ex. Yeah, that's what really got him motivated. Oh, he hurt his leg whenever he was warming up in the octagon. There's no fucking way. They were just showing that slow-mo. Oh my god. This guy is just like a crash dummy, man. You just one little piece and he breaks. Hey, we won the fight though. He looks fucked up though. That eye. Go put some ice on that, man. Yeah, but I want to see him fight. I want to see him fight Volk eventually. But who does he fight now? I don't know. He's gotta go up in the ranks. He's like what, ranked 4 now? He's gotta at least take old boy Rodriguez's spot. He twisted his ankle at the beginning. Yeah, he was jumping around and shit. Why are you jumping around, man? You're about to fight. Yeah, but tripped him, got him to the ground, elbowed him, cut him up, got him tired, and then put in that Darce. Yep. That Tony Ferguson special right there. Yeah, see, if you're not a striker and you have a good ground game, excuse me, you don't even have to submit them. Just put them in enough chokes that they're tired of dealing with it. Make them uncomfortable. Just make them uncomfortable. Put them in an armbar. Don't finish the fight. Put them in a choke. Put them in a guillotine. Put them in a rear naked. You want them to have that highlight KO and you're a wrestler? You're not going to do it whenever they're fresh. And work on your striking. Don't just work on your wrestling. If you know you have elite wrestling, then work on your striking. There's no reason. Triple down on all of your weaknesses. That's what you want to do. Ortega, he's obviously happy as hell right now. Yeah, but he's a jiu-jitsu guy. If you're good at choking people out, why are you trying to throw punches? That's why his face looks the way it does. And those elbows were nasty. Cuts, man. Elbows, it's one of the most underutilized things in mixed martial arts. John Jones, he's got those lanky ass fucking machetes for elbows. It's really interesting. Oh, just wait. Brandon Moreno's about to beat this dude's ass. But elbows, if you can get someone to the ground and cut them, just from there, you can stand up. It doesn't matter. Now, you just need to open that cut more. Target the cut. I feel like people don't do that enough. People don't target the places that already have damage. You need to do that. You need to move to the side of the body that's hurt and then hit them with a hard shot. Set up traps. If you know that somebody moves a certain way, like you see that they have a habit of leaning back, then you need to put in your game plan to move forward with a 1-2 and then a high kick. I keep using that example. How about this? Go with a body punch. Go with a front kick. That way, whenever they're leaning back, now you off balance them even more. Get them towards the cage. This is how you make game plans. You need to go off of what they're doing. A lot of people, what they'll do is they'll think, I'm strong, right? I got a good right hand. I got a good overhand. And what they'll do is they'll just try to hit somebody with the overhand. And why that doesn't work is because they have a game plan too. And they see that you're trying to fucking throw a haymaker at them. So whenever you set up traps, it doesn't matter if you're weak in some areas. Then you can exploit their weaknesses and your strengths. I feel like nobody really thinks outside of the box too much. They always just want to go with what they know. Who do I got? I got Moreno. Round. I don't know what round yet. I got to think about it. Let's break it down. So in the first fight, I think that shoulder injury was kind of like bullshit because Moreno kind of inflicted it. So he kind of won either way, you know. Just because his shoulder popped, it's a fight. Like, his shoulder popped. Now you can't fight anymore. So I think Moreno's going to get it to the ground again eventually. And he's just going to beat up on him again. It seemed like Moreno just has more strength than Royval. Royval, he's got that hands-down style. But Moreno, he doesn't give a shit. He goes in with those power punches, and it looks like it hurts Royval every time he gets hit. And he's fast, but only in the first round. So if he worked on that cardio a little bit, and he can move the same way he does in the first round, the whole fight, he's going to have a lot better chance. But I think I got Moreno. I got Moreno because he's just... In the first fight, I think he won that fight. He had a little bit of trouble in the beginning, but both lost to Pantoja. I'm not going to lie, I haven't watched either of those fights yet. I meant to, but I didn't get to it. I did watch their first fight. And I saw, yeah, he just doesn't seem like he has enough power. Those high kicks, he needs to throw those high kicks more. That's what he had success with. Yeah, and Figueroa, what's the last time that guy fought? I haven't heard about him too much. Wrestling advantage Moreno by a long shot. Like, if Moreno gets it to the ground, there's nothing that he can do, really. Because he can... The way that Moreno grabbed him and just put him on the ground, it looked like it was unfair. It looked like they were in different weight classes. Watch both of those fights and both were really close and went to decision. Okay. Yeah, it seems like flyweight has a problem right now of everybody just rematching each other. There's no younger guys that are breaking through. They're not breaking that barrier. I'm very powerful, brother. Thank you, Vidal Jacquin. 44, thank you, brother. Kyle, you're like my fucking hype man. I love it. It's hilarious. Yeah, but I think Moreno, it's either going to be a TKO in the first round. You know what? My gut is saying the first round. I think the first round, either another choke, but probably ground and pound. I think those hammer fists. Hammer fist from Moreno, round 1, near the end. Probably around a minute 30 left. That's my prediction. Just bring back Mighty Mouse, man. He's in 1 now. He fought Rod Tang. He fought Adriano Moraes. Is that his name? Man, Mighty Mouse is doing his thing. I want to break down that fight eventually. That fight versus Rod Tang where it was Muay Thai rules for the first round and then MMA rules for the second round. And then DJ choked him out in the second round. That shit's awesome. That just shows how different wrestling is whenever you add it into striking. That's what mixed martial arts is all about. If you can't strike with a guy, that's when you start taking him to the ground. Submission attempts, elbows. We got Royval out here walking slow, looking emotional. I don't know what he's listening to. Looks like he's listening to Adele or some shit. Walking super slow. Taking his time. It's all good. Yeah. Honestly, Ortega versus Rodriguez lived up to the hype. It really did. I hope this one does too. I hope Royval can survive a little bit to put on a show, but I think round 1 Moreno's gonna put some hammer fists on him and flatten him out. But I do need to go and watch those Pantoja fights. Can we listen to music? No, I can't. Only if I create the music. If I have somebody make the music for me. But I'm gonna post this on YouTube, so they won't like that. You love Adele? What's that one song that's real popular? Rolling in the Deep. Hey, I'll admit I listen to Adele. I listen to Ariana Grande. I listen to fucking Tupac. I listen to everything in between. I listen to some shit that's so far back in time that you don't even know what it is. We got Royval here, finally got to the cage. It looks like he looks super emotional right now. Like every face he's making, he looks like he's about to cry. Oh, he just he just left without being checked by the cut man. Listen to King. As I should. Real men listen to Adele? Hell yeah. Real men admit that they listen to Adele. I remember I watched that one video. We're going to drift off the MMA for a second. It's all good. Because they're just fucking rubbing his face right now. I remember the one video where she's in the mall before she gets famous. And she's just doing her thing. Like she's got a table set up. She's just singing in the mall. And all these people are gathered around. Hello from the other side. People remix that a million times though. Yeah, that is her popular song, though. That music video probably has like 1 billion views. Yeah, Batman, you're on point tonight, Batman. We got Royval. Royval is really... He thinks he's the main character. I feel like he's in an anime right now. Like, he's just making the most emotional faces right now. I should release song covers. I have unreleased album covers. I really do. Just wait. Just wait. You listen? Yeah, what kind of music should I make? Alright, we got Moreno walking out. Yeah, so this fight, I really don't see it. I don't see it lasting too long. I would like to see like a 3-round fucking banger from him, because the flyweights, they don't get hurt as easily. Less weight, their gravity's not defying you. You need music, AJ? I got 4 guitars. Like playing guitar. Alright, Moreno's walking out. He's got that Cobra Kai headband on. Hell yeah. You know, I miss whenever they could put sponsors on their shorts. Moreno's walking out with a Crypto.com shirt. Why can't they put sponsors on their shorts? It's like, oh, yeah, he's got Monster on him. It goes to decision. I could see that. I could see him getting a unanimous decision. Yo, the crowd in Mexico is going crazy for Moreno. Where was I? I had to take a little break for a while, for a couple months, but we're back. We're rebooting it better than ever now. You know, Buzz Aldrin punched a dude in the face. There's this guy. Buzz Aldrin's the dude that fucking walked on the moon 500 years ago. And there's this conspiracy theorist walking up to him with a Bible and talking shit, being like, you didn't walk on the moon, swear on the Bible. And he kept invading his space. And Buzz Aldrin's like 76 years old, right? So Buzz says to him, get away from me now. And the dude doesn't, right? And Buzz Aldrin hits him with the fucking, like, you know how Rocky in the first movie, he's beating up that slab of meat? Buzz Aldrin hits him with one of those, it literally sounds like meat hitting the floor. And I've never seen a 76-year-old man hit with such force. Yeah, you never disrespect another man's moonwalk. That's what that really tells you. But yeah, go search that video. I'm going to do a breakdown on that video. By the way, guys, it's going to be fucking hilarious. Yeah, so I saw that the other day. And Sneeko got beat up by Strickland. Strickland, like, he's starting to make some, like, way questionable decisions. He was talking about how Navy SEALs aren't hard. Like, how he's way harder than a Navy SEAL. I'm like, Strickland, they, like, shoot people and shit. I mean, y'all are both bad motherfuckers, but they're out there shooting people. I mean, they're bad motherfuckers, man. We got Moreno. He's dancing. See, he's in the zone right now. Moreno's he's dancing around right now. He looks like he got a bunch more tattoos. Make videos on home tutorials from scratch? What do you mean? Like tutorial videos? Like in person? I posted a video the other day how to move like Mike Tyson. Brandon Moreno, 21-7. Royval, 15-7. 30. Alright, never mind. It's gone now. Bruce Buffer, I swear, with this purple tuxedo, he looks like the Joker. I love it, man. He looks like he owns a casino. Is the Gatorade good? Are you telling me you've never had Gatorade? Oh, blue's your favorite. Okay. I was about to freak out. You know, I actually have 2 Gatorades here. I think my favorite's lemon lime. But I got the blue one. And I got the red one. I gotta stay hydrated. I'm talking for this long. Oh, it's Herb? Herb Dean's the ref? Oh, no. Oh, no, he's gonna let Moreno beat the brain out of his ears. This is gonna be ruthless. I think the hammer fist. I think Batman, you might be right. Yeah, Kyle, lemon lime. The aftertaste is terrible, though. I know, but it's worth it. But the blue is what I use whenever I go to work. Or whenever I'm working out. Because that aftertaste won't fuck with me, but sometimes I gotta have a lemon lime. Moreno won already. Yeah, just the crowd, him dancing around. Like, some people, they just have that hype. They just have that thing, you know? Like Taporia. He's got that X factor. Sean O'Malley got that X factor. McGregor. Like, you just see these people and you're like, yeah, I think this motherfucker gonna win. Alright, we got Royval, 15'7", 5'9", 126 pounds, and they took it off the screen. But he's looking like he's starting to feel a little bit of the pressure. He doesn't look as loose as he did a second ago when he was walking in. I gotta get a more comfortable chair. I bet y'all could probably hear it. That'll be my next investment. The next podcast, I'll have a chair that doesn't squeak as much. Thoughts on Dagestani fighters? I think they are the toughest people that usually are in combat sports. He's dancing a lot. Hell yeah, he is. Brandon Moreno, number 1 ranked in flyweight, 21-7, fighting out of probably Mexico, and I missed the rest. But yeah, Dagestani fighters like Islam Makhachev, Habib. There's that one dude that has like one eye he's fighting. Those guys, most of them fight during Ramadan, which means that you don't eat and you don't drink water, pretty much. Taporia will keep that belt for at least 3 years. That's a bold prediction. Because there's a lot of killers. Yeah, my phone's about to die, but it's all good. We still got... If the phone does die, I'll be posting the Punch Podcast episode 2 on Monday. I'm usually going to record them on Saturday and post them on Monday. So if the live stream, because you know how we're doing this setup. I got my phone set up here and I'm recording the podcast. All right, here we go. Doesn't matter about all this bullshit. We got Brandon Moreno versus Royval here. Herb Dean's the ref, so you know it's going to be brutal. Round 1, 457. Here we go. Moreno, he's still dancing. He's still dancing around. He looks loose. Royval, he's got his hands down, putting on that pressure. Herb Dean is literally running away from him because they're moving around so much. Flyweight main event, here we go. Basically, whoever wins this fight probably going to get a title shot. Get a charger? Yeah, I would, but it's too short. Royval goes with a leg kick. Crumbles Moreno a little bit. And Herb Dean is running away again. 420 in round 1. And Moreno still moving around. Looks like whatever happened a second ago isn't really affecting him. Leg kick from Moreno. And Moreno's getting backed up by Royval here. I would say shoot for a takedown. Single leg right now. Leg kick from Moreno again. That's what he needs to do if he stays standing up. Jab and leg kick. Then he can set up those power shots. He's got a really good right hand if he can set it up. But Moreno right now circling to the right. Circles to the left. I think he's just trying to negate the pressure. But Royval here, he's not engaging either. Whenever you have such a big space between each other and you can't punch each other, nothing's being accomplished. So you need to get in and find some way to hurt each other. Alright, so we're 3:30 in round 1. Overhands miss. And basically what's happening in this fight so far, leg kicks from both gentlemen. Oh, Royval throws a head kick and slips. I think Herb Dean just laughed at his ass. He said, motherfucker, I could do a better head kick. Moreno goes with a gazelle punch right there. Or, no, it was more of a wide left overhand. Yeah, that wide left overhand, it's really underused. It's really good because it's so close to you, but it goes around and it can hit you on the chin, on the temple, behind your ear. 249 in round 1. Royval putting on the pressure. Moreno is just... It looks like he hasn't found his rhythm yet. Leg kick from Moreno. Royval tries to throw one and misses. But both of them, they look good. I think Moreno should have already gone for a single leg by now. I don't know why he's not doing that. Left hook or right hook lands from Royval here. Yeah, Moreno keeps trying to duck in and throw an overhand, but it's too predictable. He needs to set it up with the jab, go with the leg kick, another leg kick. He needs to put him towards the cage a little bit more. Overhand from Moreno. 2:03 in round 1. But I think, honestly, Royval has probably won this so far. Moreno hasn't really done too much. He needs to get it towards the ground. But Moreno, he's backed up on the cage right now, and he just hasn't found his range yet. Oh, Royval with a front kick. Oblique kick. He's getting comfortable. Ooh, right hand finally lands from Moreno. Leg kick. And, Moreno got hit with a good left straight there. So, Moreno keeps ducking down and then throwing these overhands. Whenever you see someone ducking down, like I said earlier, you need to throw uppercuts or knees, something that comes from under. Oh, putting on that pressure to Moreno now. Royval is looking really good. You know who's winning for real? I bet you do. A little behind than me. My bad. I don't want to skip it forward, though. 104. Royval, he keeps putting on that pressure. Moreno, he needs to take this towards the ground because he's getting overwhelmed right now. He keeps trying to circle out, but it's not enough. He needs to put his hands up and he needs to... Oh, another leg kick. There you go. Yeah, but whenever you see your opponent ducking down like that, capitalize on it with attacks that come from down to up. They just clinch, but Moreno just disengaged, which makes no sense. Jab from Royval and a wild left overhand from Moreno. Significant strikes, 12 for Moreno and 6 for Royval. It seems like there's more for Royval, but I don't know. Maybe they know what they're talking about. Royval in the center, keeps backing him up. Body kick. I can see reactions from Moreno every time Royval's hitting, which didn't happen in the first fight. Overhand left from Moreno doesn't land. 2 seconds left. And round 1 is over. You feel like that was Moreno round? I don't really know. I feel like that pressure from Royval was pretty good. I got it for Royval, honestly. That's my initial reaction, though. If I watch it over again, I might feel different. That was a close one. Either way. His coach is looking real stern with him. I don't know what he's saying, but he's like, listen, motherfucker. We're here for a reason right now. Who won that round? I don't know. It was really close. I'd have to watch it again. It's one of those that I would hate being a judge, man. I would hate it. Yeah, but so if Royval can keep doing this and keep it away from the ground, he's gonna win this fight. I mean, who won the round? I think honestly, my gut says Royval, but if I watch it over again, I might say Moreno. I'm not sure though. The pressure though, I think he has a good chance of winning this fight if he keeps that pressure up. Because Moreno, like I said, he keeps ducking his head. If he can have a combo, just figure out something. Stop throwing these wild 3 pieces. Oh, okay, I thought I was skipping. They were just showing the dude's foot for some reason. Round 2, 4:57. Royval putting on that pressure body kick. Moreno dropped his arm a little bit. So, yeah, whenever you hurt your opponent to the body and they drop their arm, that's whenever you want to set up a high strike. Whenever you hurt them high and they put their hands up, that's whenever you want to go low. That's just classic setting up a trap. We got Royval backing up Moreno right now. 4:32 in round 2. Yeah, but people are saying Moreno is winning. Hey, if people are saying Moreno... Okay, people are saying Moreno. Maybe I'm tripping. Yeah, people are saying it's close, though. Yeah, people are saying Moreno. Oh, Moreno hit him with a good left. And Royval just adjusted his hair. Yeah, so people are saying Moreno. Oh, another good overhand left after he caught a kick. Yeah, so 3:55 in round 2. I'd like to see a takedown from Moreno by now. I mean, He's doing pretty good on the feet, but why make it close? Why not just put him on the ground like he did before? You need this shirt? You ain't getting this shirt, Kaya. Left landing from Moreno. Yeah. What he needs to do is keep going with that gazelle punch. Oh, he missed it that time. He needs to set it up. Whenever you have a strike that you want to set it up with the opposite side of your body. Go with that right hand to the left. Moreno needs to close that distance somehow. You're not getting this shirt, Kaya. Never. 3-10, round 2. Oh, left hand lands from Moreno. The jab from Royval isn't landing, but it's just out there. It keeps bugging him, you know? It's just constantly nagging him. Overhand attempt from Moreno. Body kick from Moreno. Royval's got the pressure, but he's not landing good. Why? You'll have to convince me. I like this shirt. This is like I love this shirt right here. Oh, overhand left from Moreno. But the problem with Moreno's overhands is he's not landing with his fist. He's landing with his wrist instead. That's not good. Oh, finally a single leg from Moreno, but he turns it into a leg kick that misses, spins him away. 2:25 in round 2. Herb is watching from the back. I swear he has a smile on his face right now. I might be tripping, though. Yeah, Moreno's standing in the center now. Body kick from Royval. Now he's starting to get backed up. That's what Moreno needs to do. He needs to start backing Royval up. Make him miss a little bit more. Your birthday? Pull the birthday trick. Oh, wild punches from Moreno, swinging for the fences. I don't think many of them landed, though. Royval still looks like he's trying to be accurate, but he's just not landing with enough power. The front kick's working for him. Front kick and leg kicks is what he needs to do now. Hits him to the body, but nothing really seems to bother him. Moreno still seems like he's fine. The jab has been constant for Royval here. It's been the most important thing for him in this fight. He needs to actually land it, though, and hit him hard. And every time Moreno throws, he dips his head down. I want to see Royval capitalize on this. Again, like, that was a perfect position for an uppercut or a knee. But this left overhand is landed from Moreno. And every time they get close, those wild punches, they start to land a little bit better because Royval can't see them. He can't see those, like we were talking about earlier, the twitches in your shoulders. Same thing with kicks in your hips. If you show it, then they'll see it from a long range. But if you're closer, oh my god, they might be in the weirdest fucking position I've ever seen. 38 seconds in round 2. Overhand from Moreno. He's got him on top. Oh, Royval's... Oh, is he going for a Kimura? No, he's holding him there. Kind of a rubber guard. Oh, he is in rubber guard. Oh, whoa. What's he doing? A Kimura. Oh, he spins out of it? Yep, spun out of it. Oh my god, Moreno tried to take his head off. 12 seconds left in round 2. Hell yeah. Okay, so maybe Royval is pretty good on the ground. You already know the winner? Then tell me. Predict it right now. Royval looking like he hurt his knee or something. He looked like he was lifting it up for a second. I don't know. It looks kind of strange. Yeah, but I want to see his coach tell, you need to knee this dude in the face. And then you get on the ground, and whenever he's concussed, you can choke him out. Yeah, they were in 69, Batman. They were literally in 69. I didn't want to say it, but they were. Yeah, man. Some people say that's why they don't watch MMA. And, like, whenever somebody walks in, of course they're in a 69 position and they're not battling it out with overhands. Yeah, but Moreno, oh my god, he has hit him with some shots. The fucker's so fast I can barely even see it. That left has been money in the bank. And whenever he misses, he just misses. Oh, Pantoja's in the crowd. 0-5. What a douche. I love it. 4:55, round 3. I did not expect it to go this long. Royval taking the center, looking loose. And Moreno probably going to look for an overhand here in a second. Ooh, got kicked with a leg kick. Another leg kick. Oh, it looks like it's hurt Moreno. Now he returns with a leg kick. Yeah, I want to see some knees, some uppercuts from Royval here. Get a little bit creative with the combos. High kick attempt from Moreno, misses. Moreno needs to put on that pressure and get closer. Now he's on the cage. He's trying to go left and right, but oh boy, Royval here, he knows how to put on that pressure. Yeah, what they're doing right now is they're trying, in wrestling, you hold somebody and they kind of just stay in the same position. What they're doing right now is they're staying far enough away from each other where they know they can't hit each other, and they're just trying to recover right now. They're trying to find an opening. The shirt, please. I have like 4 other ones just like this. They're very, very hard to find. 3:37, round 3. The jab. I would like... Oh, takedown from Moreno. He's scrambling. Oh, he's got the back. Moreno's got the back. Got him on the cage now. Moreno has the back. It won't be long now. The dude is like a snake. Oh, wow. Oh! They disengaged from the clinch and he kicked him while he was had his back turned. That was awesome. That was something out of a John Wick movie. 3:02. Great fight so far, guys. I have multiple. I have like 4. Nah, Jordan, I can't add you. Doing a podcast right now. I think he just kicked him in the nuts. He kicked him in the nuts. Oh, come on. Oh, man. That's the worst. Yeah, Batman. Yeah, that's the worst. Now some recovery time, so you know they're going to come out hot after a second. If the live stream dies, I'll do something. I don't know. If it dies, it dies. Alright, the timeout is 32, 33. Moreno's going to take his time. Oh, no, he's not. He's, fuck it, I want to beat this dude's ass. But, guys, if the live stream dies, I'm going to post this on Monday on YouTube, AJ_MMA. So, you can check it out whenever. We'll talk about all the fights afterwards and whatever other bullshit. Okay, they're swinging for the fences now. Like I said, whenever you have a timeout like that, they come out swinging. 2:28 in round 3. They're both looking a little bit creative right now. They're trying to go from different angles. Royval goes with a high kick, leg kick, off balances Moreno. Another leg kick that off balances him. He keeps going, but now they're getting checked. Stops that. Get a charger. I can't. It won't reach. Overhand lands from Moreno. Both of them in the center. Right lands from Moreno. Yeah, they're really equal right now. I think it's smart if Moreno gets it to the ground. Both stand in the center. Moreno goes for a body punch. I'd like to see either of them go for the body more. And the leg kicks. The leg kicks are money in the bank. Go for a couple oblique kicks too. Snap that knee in half. Why not? It's legal. Don't think it isn't. What I do need to do is get a charger for my laptop. Do that real quick. My bad, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Moreno's got the back. Uh-oh. Put the squeeze on him. 120 left. He's got some time to work. Royval is actually doing some good wrestling. Controls the wrist. 1-2. And now they're disengaged back in the middle of the octagon. Left lands from Moreno, and he just can't land that jab, Royval. 5 crucial things to learn for beginners. The first thing is footwork. Learn how to move. Then technique. Then you need to get yourself fit. What else? Find a gym. And watch a lot of fights with people that have your similar style. I could probably come up with some better ones, but with 33 seconds left, leg kick from Moreno. Yeah, I think Moreno's winning this so far. Maybe even 3-0. Yeah, the takedown. He needs to... It seems like he can't keep him down, though. That's the problem. If he could keep him down... You know what I might be able to do? I could charge my phone with my laptop. I might do some crazy Frankenstein shit right now. Oh, Moreno's getting tagged a little bit. Here, maybe I can do this. We'll see. And it seems like it's working. Oh, what happened? Oh, round ended. I thought I was tripping there for a second. There we go. Removable device. Oh, it's tripping. Yeah. There we go. Alright, the live stream will continue. Let's get my mouse off stop recording. That would ruin everything. Alright. We got... Royval looks like he's still in it. Moreno looks like another day in the office. He looks like he's just chilling right now. Yeah, I'd like to see a takedown from Moreno. But I don't know, he can't keep him down, though. That's the problem. If he could keep him down... he wouldn't have to worry about the jab and wasting all that energy having to react to it, because that's really what's stopping him from just beating the shit out of him is the jab. He keeps throwing that jab out there, and it gives him something to think about. If he's on the ground, just beat the shit out of him. Hopefully my phone doesn't fall and throw my whole setup off. That'd be a good highlight, though. That'd be hilarious. Oh, Royval's going with the little Michael Jackson fucking dance move, and Moreno just punched him in the face. Left hand lands from Moreno again. 4:38, round 4, leg kick lands from Moreno. They are beating the shit out of each other. Overhand lands from Moreno, leg kick swings him around. Flyweight main event. Let's fucking go. Mexico City. I bet they're... I can't hear them, but I bet they're going crazy. Lift my arm up. Why would I do that? Why do I need to lift my arm up? Are you trying to look at the blood stain on my arm? Nah, it's paint. Is that what you're trying to look for? 405. Royval's on top. Goes for a guillotine. Slips. Now they're back in the center. Royval has a habit of like combing his hair. Dude is really worried about that right now. I would just shave my head. I give a shit. Yeah, that's what it is. It's paint. Royval in the center, gets a leg kicked by Moreno. And it looks like the pace is slowing down a little bit. Hey, dude, do more striking tutorials. Forgot why I was following you. I got a couple coming out. I got one on my YouTube right now. Go check it out. 3:24, round 4. Moreno with that left hand. He just can't put Royval out with it, but he keeps tagging him. Just wondering? Yeah. It's paint. Chill out, chill out, chill out. I'd like to see a takedown. I mean, Moreno's winning for sure, but he'd be winning way... He might be able to get a submission if he could just keep him down. But Royval doesn't seem like he's going to get tired anytime soon. Dodging punches from Moreno, 250. Overhand lands. Counter right. Or no, left, I mean. Now throwing hooks. All of them getting blocked. Knee lands. Oh, Royval goes for a takedown. Finally gets him to the ground. Okay, here we go. See, this is a turn of events right here. Putting on the pressure. Right hands. Moreno needs to... He's trying to use the cage to get up. And now they're up. Both in the clinch. They got underhooks. Hitting him to the body. Okay, man. Royval got a takedown. Holy shit, Batman. 2:20 in round 4. Royval's just hitting him with small punches. And now they're back to standing up. Royval's got him pinned up against the cage. Leg kick from Moreno that spins Royval around. It's a badass fight, man. Yeah, these guys, they just can't put each other out. They just they hit each other, but nobody goes to sleep. Oh, leg kick spins Moreno around. Yeah, you might be right, Batman. Unanimous decision for Moreno here. Overhand swings and misses. Man, these overhands, I've never seen so many overhands in one fight. He's doing both of them too, overhand right and left. Leg kick from Moreno. 118 in round 4. What a fucking good fight. What a good fight night. Both of them standing on the monster logo. I'll tell you what, Royval is creative. He's had his moments in this fight for sure. Crazy combos. Okay, so Royval actually has more significant strikes in this round. I thought he looked pretty good. Leg kick lands from Royval. Yeah, he's got that ability to move back and throw uppercuts and hooks at the same time. And he's got real fast reflexes. I've seen him lean back out of the way from a couple of Moreno's overhands now. Spins him around again with a leg kick. Royval has a good jab. It's like a probing jab. It's always in front of you. Gotta love Moreno. Always an absolute dog. Yeah, his fighting style, it's the best. Boom. High kick from Royval, but it's blocked by Moreno. 11 seconds left. Oh, Royval with a good jab. Moreno's face is a little bit red. I'm assuming it is from that jab. That's money in the bank. And that left from Moreno is money in the bank too. We're back with round 5. Right in time. 4:57 round 5. Looks like Moreno is going to take this fight so far. How to punch like Bruce Lee. With the 1-inch punch, you don't want to punch with your arm. You want to punch with your body. The whole right side of your body. Just like that. Punch some stones. Yeah, there you go. Batman's got it too. Go punch some stones. That'll be fun. Right overhand lands from Moreno. That overhand's money in the bank. Oh, Moreno finally goes for a takedown. Tries to trip him. Got him on the cage now. 5th round is going to be... Oh, shit. He's got those double underhooks. He's not going for a takedown, though. I think he's just trying to tire him out before he trips him. Boy, Royval's like wiping his nose. I think he might have a bloody nose or something. Yeah, but the pressure from Moreno... Urban Dean's like warning him of something. He keeps talking to him. I think it's Royval. Is he trying to like complain of an eye poke or something? Oh, reversal again. Moreno's back. Alright, 3:40 in round 5. Yeah, Moreno's just kind of holding him here. I think he's just going to ride his way out. Oh, what happened? They just broke... Oh, no. Oh, he broke it up because they weren't doing anything. Herb Dean wants to see some violence. Overhand lands from Moreno. That was a faster overhand than I've seen. It went right to the target. Ooh, another one lands. He just can't put him to sleep, though. Yeah, these guys, they just can't put each other to sleep. Moreno's landed that overhand so many times. Royval finally goes for a knee, but it's too little too late. He needs to throw that knee a little bit more, man. Just throw it out there. Moreno, he does a good job of covering up. He's doing that Peter Yan right now. Lets him throw his punches, absorbs them, and then hits you with a left, hits you with a right. That jab from Royval, money in the bank. It doesn't seem to land with enough power to actually hurt him. And Moreno, he's got a chin on him. Halfway through the round, 2 minutes, 25 seconds left. I think Moreno's going to skate his way to a victory if Royval doesn't take it to the ground and try to choke him out. The Pantoja fights were the same. Yeah. I need to watch them for real. Yeah, but this has been a good night. Ortega won. Fucking Moreno's about to skate his way to a victory, it seems like. But you never know with MMA. Moreno ducking down, keeping his hands up, moving his head. Combos, creativity from Royval here. Leg kick from Moreno. Overhand from Moreno, and it skids off his face. That's it. Oh, Moreno has his back, brings him to the fence. Let's see if he can get him to the ground this time. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, elbows are landing from the back. Oh my God, those look like they fucking hurt. Now Moreno stomping on his toes, saying fuck these. Oh, he's about to take him down. Nope. Nope. I think Herb Dean's... He looks like he's about to stop it again and say, stand up. No. Oh my God, he is. Herb Dean does not want to see any wrestling tonight. This is ridiculous. 1 minute and 3 seconds left. Oh, Moreno's beating him up. They're back in the clinch. Herb Dean's about to just jump in this fight too. Oh, good combo from Royval here. The jab. He needs... if anything, if we learned anything, Royval needs to just work on that power jab. Round 5 significant strikes, 28 for Royval and only 19 for Moreno. So, oh, now Moreno's got the back again. I don't know, it's pretty close. It's pretty close, to be honest. Knees to the thigh for Moreno. 30 seconds left. I don't know, I think it's Moreno. It might not be unanimous, but it's definitely... I think it goes to him. He's had more moments. They just haven't been able to put each other to sleep. That's why chokes, they're more reliable. If you can choke someone out, you don't have to rely on knockout. Oh, Royval's going in with the pressure, but Moreno strikes back. Oh, Moreno looks like he's a little bit rocked. Oh, never mind. The bell rung, and they're just... Moreno put a big smile on his face. Yeah, I think Moreno took that. Whoever won the first round wins the fight. Man, it was a close fight. This is why I would hate being a judge, but I give it to Moreno. Royval did good, though. I'd have to look at the significant strikes, too. Moreno by unanimous. I think it's Moreno by split. I think one of them's going to vote for Royval because of those last 2 rounds. Maybe they voted for him in the first one, too. Good fight, though. Good fight. Honestly... Brian Ortega versus Rodriguez should have been the main event. We all know that. That was the one everybody was waiting for. But, shit, I'm really curious to see what the judges think about this. Moreno by home advantage? Yo, I didn't even think about that. Underscore Manami. Yo, fucking shout out to you, bro. I didn't even think about that. That's exactly what's going to happen. Yo, that's exactly what's going to happen. They're in Mexico. Of course they're going to vote for Moreno. He's their guy. Yeah, but let's see what happens. Because, see, I'd have to watch it whenever I'm not commentating it and, like, having fun, fucking talking to the chat and doing a podcast. Like, whenever I can just sit down and watch a fight, I can judge it better. But I don't really know, because Moreno had more power, it seemed, in his punches, but Royval seemed to have a little bit more consistency. I'm not sure. I'm putting it to Moreno, though. Oh, here we go. We got 99 significant strikes for Moreno to 128 for Royval, and 3 takedowns for Moreno. So, damn, Royval actually outdid him by a lot. Okay. Yeah, but he's got that home advantage. Significant strikes attempted were double by Royval. Could be more fun if you had this shirt. Yeah, we'll talk about it after. Yeah, but hopefully Moreno. I don't know. It was close, though. It was close enough for either one to win, really. No, I think Moreno won 3 rounds. I think it was the first 3 that he won. I think Royval took round 4 and 5. Because he outstruck him with the significant strikes in those 2 rounds. And Moreno was more consistent in the first 3. And he's got that home advantage, like you said, Nami. Alright, let's see. We got Bruce Buffer, the Joker, in the back. Okay, so I think it's split so far. Let's see. Moreno's he's still dancing. Alright, come on, man. I'm anxious. I'm ready. Moreno? No. Moreno didn't win. Royval won. Yeah, see, it was close. Oh, damn, man. Yeah, see, I was thinking that, but it's close enough. Split decision. See, split, man. What are you going to do? It was a close fight. It was a close fight. He did outstrike him. I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll have to watch this fight again for sure. But it was a good fight either way. Close enough to where I'm not pissed off, but everybody's rooting for Moreno. He'll be back. Moreno will be back. We just get to see Royval get his ass beat by old boy Pantoja now. Was Zamari Nazai? Oh, you already knew? Then why didn't you say it? Now he's 16-7, 4-5 win streak. I guess he has to fight the champ now, right? Damn, man. Moreno lost. So I guess that home advantage, it didn't mean shit in the end, huh? Pressure by Royval? Yeah. Yeah, that pressure was killer. He looked good. I thought maybe the control time would have done something, but Royval looked good on the ground too. You got to figure it out yourself? You're right. My bad. Yeah, that was a good fight. That was a really good fight. Now, I don't know who he's calling out, but he's probably talking mad shit. But a split decision though, like you can't be too fucking proud of yourself, because if one of those judges just saw it the other way, like this isn't the most convincing win ever. Brandon Moreno could have won this. I bet a lot of people are gonna say robbery. I guarantee a lot of people are gonna say robbery. Like, oh, he got robbed, Moreno got robbed. But people would say that either way. That's what people do. Yeah, John Anik almost left MMA completely because of all the 12-year-olds. When is my fight? Whenever I find a gym. Yo, 2 people asked that at the same time. Soon I'll go in there. I gotta find a gym though. And I gotta find some time. I don't know how Mighty Mouse worked construction and went to a gym at the same time, but yeah. Soon I will. At least I'll post videos of me sparring. But that's definitely one of my goals. Gotta get back in shape first. But you know, my shit is always coaching. I've always been a coach. Illa versus Mokiev would be interesting. Who's Mokiev? I'm not gonna lie, I have no clue. Yeah, the only fighters that really hit my radar are the bigger ones. I'm starting to do a little bit more research into fighters now, because I like watching these cards and doing these podcasts. Wish me success. Thank you, man. Boxing or Muay Thai? I need more context. Like, which one's more entertaining? Which one's better for self-defense? How about I'll answer both? I think Muay Thai is entertaining, but it's just not marketed right. Boxing is... Mike Tyson fights are the best thing ever, man. Canelo fights. Mayweather fights, if you watch highlights. But, which one's better for self-defense? Muay Thai for sure. Crazy, I don't know who Makiev is. Hey, listen, I know how to throw punches. I don't know who all these people are. Sometimes they don't hit my radar. I'm far away, man. Alright, let's zoom in completely here. Boom, there we go. Yeah, but Muay Thai is definitely one of the best for self-defense. Like I said, elbows. It's one of the most underutilized things that there is. In MMA, at least. And Muay Thai, if you got a guy that can just elbow somebody over and over again, man, once you start cutting them in all those different places, I know I've talked about this so much, but it's one of those things in MMA nobody talks about, but everybody, they do it, but they don't refine the technique. You use your elbows a lot, is that right? Yeah, that's cool. Elbows cut like blades, man. Yeah, y'all want to know a tip right now? So, for the people that are just listening at home, that aren't watching the podcast, your elbows, I want you to do this wherever you are right now. If you're driving, don't do this. But feel the difference in your elbow, where you would strike with your elbow whenever you have your hand open and whenever you have your hand closed. So I learned this trick from, I think it was Sanchai that I learned this from. I saw a video of him teaching this. Whenever you close your fist, all of the muscles close around your elbow bone. It makes it more dull, like a knife that's dull. But if you open your hand, all of those muscles aren't covered around your bone anymore. So it's going to cut like a knife now because you can feel how sharp it is. So everybody at home, close your hand and open your hand and feel the difference. Open hand is the right way. See, Batman's got it right. That's why you don't have to keep it completely straight like this. It's going to make it harder to fold in on yourself. You can keep it kind of like resting hand position. Just as long as it's not clenching your fists. But if you're about to do bare knuckle boxing, you need to clench these fists completely. Hey, what's up, Hunter? How you doing, man? Did you watch the fights? What you been up to? But bare knuckle boxing, man. If you're in bare knuckle boxing, do not ever punch someone's forehead. And you always want to keep your fist tight, close to your face. You want to make sure that you can block what you can. And keep your chin down. That way punches will land on your forehead. Yeah, exactly. But Mike Perry, dude, that's a dude that went into bare knuckle boxing and he just turned into a fucking killer. If you guys haven't seen bare knuckle boxing, it might be one of the most brutal combat sports ever. Ortega got clipped in the first round. He got clipped a couple times, but he stayed up. Damn, you didn't get a high, and how are you when I joined? Hey, hi, how are you, Kaya? Saw a hole in the skull. Yo, one time this dude told me a story. He was on a live stream with me. We was just chilling. And, streaming. Ah, damn, man. Damn, Hunter. It'd be like that sometimes. Yeah, I actually bought the card. I heard this story one time. This dude, he lived in New York, and some dude just came up behind him for no reason and had a hard hat, hit him over the head, right? And it shattered his skull and left like a dent in his skull, he said. And it's a hard hat. So these hard hats are designed to hit. You could get hit with a brick and it won't break. But he got hit in the head with this hard hat, had a dent in his skull. And I remember he was supposed to go into surgery, like for the final, like, repair surgery or whatever. And I never heard back from him. So if you're ever listening to this podcast, dude, please reach out in the comments. I always think about that. Every time I tell that story, I'm like, damn, I wonder where that guy is. I wonder how that surgery went. Because, man. Yeah, he must be. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, those hard hats, man, they're hard. They're hard hats. What's the weakest point on the body to strike, in your opinion? Okay, so the head, the temple. So the temple, like, literally feel your temple compared to the rest of your head. That's why knockouts happen there. But knockouts also happen on your chin because you snap your chin like that. The nose also, yes, makes you cry. But if you really want to, like, the softest part is right here on the temple. But you are right, Kaya. Once you keep hitting that nose and it breaks, that's just a whole fucking problem of its own. You think Ortega wins against Illa? Oh, God, that's a hard matchup. That's a hard matchup for both of them if he gets him on the ground. If he can survive. But I would want to see it. Ortega, he kind of has an option to fight whoever now. He proved himself against Yair Rodriguez. Rodriguez ain't no joke. But I'd like to see that. I'd like to see him against Volk. Why not, right? I mean, they had a close fight the first time. Because Ortega, he can take some fucking punches, man. Talk about a guy that's like a sponge. Got beat up by Max Holloway. He got beat up by Volk. Did he fight the zombie? Man, he fought so many people, I don't even know. But I guess, what's next for Moreno now? But in street fights, just break the balls, weakest point in our body. That's true. That is true. But once you start trying to attack someone's balls, you've just escalated the fight to life or death. Gatorade AJ 2024. Hey, it's cool blue. I gotta make the fucking cool blue sound. Need my self-confidence like Illa dude acts so cocky. There's a difference between confidence and cocky. Being confident means you don't have to talk shit because you know you're going to beat someone's ass. But being cocky, what Illa's trying to do right now is he's trying to be McGregor. Everybody knows it. Look at his fucking tattoos. You don't want to attach your personality to someone else. If you just be you, look at Sean Strickland. He says the most wild, wacky, outrageous shit. And just because he's real about it, people attach and gravitate towards him. You don't need to act cocky. You don't need to act like him or her or whoever you want to act like. You can keep them as a role model, sure. Learn from them. But be you, man. That's what's going to win you over in the end. See, Batman's got it dead on the money. Again, confidence comes from self-belief. Knowing that you're a bad motherfucker. Knowing that you can get this done. Knowing that you know what you want to do. Not trying to be McGregor or trying to be this guy or that guy. Take influence off of them, but don't try to be them. And then Kaya says everyone should act like me. I love it. But no, self-belief, that's where it's at, man. Because you can't wear someone else's shoes. Everybody's got different size shoes. So you can't put on their shoes and walk through their life. Like they can't put on your shoes and walk. You know, that's just, you can't walk through someone else's life. You can't be him. Like Illa trying to be McGregor. He's putting those tattoos on his body and he's putting on the persona, taking Volkanovski's belt. It's just not what you want to do. Who wins, Francis or AJ? I got him. I got him by unanimous decision. You just wait, guys. I would take that fight immediately. The amount of money that dude's getting now, I would fight Francis right now. You wear a size 8. Did you like my shoe story? I sound like Tito Ortiz with the Jackal story. I watched that video earlier today. Yeah, fucking Tito Ortiz. I talk about one of the most hated dudes in the UFC. The video I was watching, Dana said, so here's the problem about Tito. Very fucking stupid. And I started laughing my ass off. You did, it was nice. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, Tito Ortiz is probably one of the most hated. Oh shit. Light turned off. Oh, and the phone fell. Chaos ensues. Alright, so I think now would be the time to end the podcast. Everything is falling apart. Fuck it. Here we go. Let's see, what's the phone at? The phone's at 22%. Okay, you know what, never mind. We'll see. The light turned off. Well, let's see what this looks like. There we go. We got a little shadow, but it ain't no problem. Never mind. I'm tripping. We ain't end the podcast yet. We got a couple more minutes in us. Jones versus Francis is your wet dream. How do you think it goes? Because I already posted this. I think that Jones would probably choke him out with a guillotine. Because Jones he loves putting people in a guillotine. Hunter says, whenever I was learning competitive level 1 in AIT, we did this drill on how to buck people up and roll, and it was basically 15 minutes of dry humping your homie and rolling around. Yeah, bro, you know how I feel. I would never go to the military, bro. You're fucking built different than I am. Guy says my type of day for real. Yo, I fucking love y'all, man. Yo, Hunter, I know I said I was gonna come over like a couple weeks ago, but I'm serious. I gotta come over eventually. I just keep getting caught up with work, podcasts and shit. Yeah, man. But I want to see what kind of combat skills you got. What do they teach you in the military? I know they were putting you through the ringer. I know they put you through hell there. What's up, Spooky? What's up? Is that Raccoon? I don't know. You changed your username so much. But shit, we've been recording so long, my light died. Recording so long, I'm gonna have trouble editing this video. But fuck it. I like having these long podcasts. I like making them at least 2 hours. Because whenever I'm at work and a podcast ends at an hour and I gotta take out my phone again, I'm like, God damn. But whenever it's like 2 hours long, I don't even care. If I listen to like half of it and then the other half later, I just like making long podcasts. Makes like you can flow in the conversation better. We've been talking for a long time now. And plus, UFC events do take a long time. Fucking 30-minute fights, even if it's a 15-minute fight, then you gotta wait another 15 minutes for the walkouts, and that's, it just takes a long time. And that's why I kind of start these podcasts on the main card, because if I started on the prelims, man, we'd be here for 10 hours. Damn, she broke her leg in the Marines? Damn. They were working her ass. She probably pissed some people off. Said, alright, we gotta beat your ass now. 1,000 push-ups right now. Do some bear crawls. Yeah, man. I tell you what. Sean Strickland was like making fun of the Navy SEALs. Those guys go through hell. Hunter, tell us about it. Tell us about it, Hunter. What kind of hell did you have to go through in training? Yeah, this, if you guys are watching the podcast, I know I keep saying that, but I just want to clarify. This is the weirdest bottle of coffee I think I've ever seen in my life. I hope I get sponsored by them. Come on, shout out to this HEB brand coffee. Oh, damn, for real? Yeah, man, I think after you break your leg in the Marines, you're like, you gotta contemplate, like, okay, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? Like, I already fucking broke my leg. Get a new car next week. Army combative, similar to jiu-jitsu, but different. All the finishing moves are just to kill. Yeah, I figured. It's not too much different, if I had to guess. Because all of it's just hand-to-hand and breaking arms, and if you have weapon on you, it's just easier. No. This ain't... This. I know it looks like an alcoholic drink. This is just a coffee. It's good, though. It's just black coffee. Yeah, man, after I got home from work today and I was like, oh man, I'm doing this podcast. I don't give a shit. I drank 2 of these, I think, and I'm like, you know what, let's go. Let's do it. Nah, Hunter's not a Navy SEAL, but he's training to be a bad motherfucker. He's gonna be a mechanic, so he's not gonna be shot at. That's smart. It's always smart. I mean, I love that people fucking join the military, but it takes a different type of courage. I know this is an MMA podcast, but yeah, wouldn't be surprised if it was alcohol. Yeah, Kaya knows me. I do tend to dabble in some alcohol every now and then. Sometimes. The knife drill is fun. Yo, Hunter, how about I come over to your house soon, we record a video where you teach me some of these knife drills, because I've already made some knife videos. I have some experience. So let's make a knife video, man. We got the Navy SEAL. Yeah, man, I want to do that, cuz I got videos where I have a marker and somebody has a marker every time you get stabbed, that's a mark on you. So, yeah. Hell yeah, man. But yeah, there's some bad motherfuckers, man. I know that training is hell. They put you gotta run every day. They just put you through hell. And they call you names. They try to drown you. And it really depends on where you go to. What branch you go in. But yeah, it's not nearly the same type of training as MMA. The shirt harassed me about this shirt. Yeah, guys, I don't blame her, though, because this Affliction shirt right here, it's one of my favorites. I wanted to do it for the second episode. I had it on, and I'm like, oh my god, this is perfect. Because it's Affliction, man. It doesn't get better than this. And I don't even know if you can get these anymore. Like, look, this is how old this is. I don't want to tear this off at all. And it's happening everywhere. I think it just fits the vibe, though. If anything, we need SG Stephen Gordon to teach it. Bad motherfucker, dude deployed with the 7th Special Forces. SSG, that sounds familiar. Hey, man. Those guys are bad motherfuckers. Fast movers. Yeah. I want to see. That's what I want to do. Some videos mixing self-defense, military techniques, and MMA. I want to do all of it. I want to learn all of the different type of techniques. You have the perfect outfit for me. You ain't dressing me up. This is yo, my perfect outfit. Fucking outfit. I wear jeans, steel toe boots, and usually a black shirt. And occasionally a cool ass Affliction shirt. I like to blend in, man. I like to blend in. You'd have to really, really be a fan to notice me in public. Or you'd have to like see me in this shirt. But yeah, I've only been recognized once. And it honestly scared the shit out of me. I've only been recognized once in public. Very, 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 very scary. Not scary, but like, I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, I am that guy. You've seen my videos? But he was a cool dude. Cool dude. Scary eyes? What do you mean I have scary eyes? Do I? I guess I don't need to see the fight anymore, so fuck it. Like a vampire, but I got blue eyes. Don't vampires got like red eyes or some shit? True Blood. I don't know nothing about it. Yeah, but these shirts, man. You know what? I want to get some merch that looks like this. You know what we're going to do? Here on the Punch Podcast, episode 2, ladies and gentlemen. Let's reboot this Affliction shit, right? Yo, should I make some designs that say AJ Stember MMA? And they, like, look like this? You know what, guys? I think that's the next merch. Who won tonight? Rosas Jr. pulled out. There was a good fight between Zahuber, he won, and I forgot what the other dude's name was. Ortega won, and Royval won for a split decision. Give it to you for free. The first one's free. It's like crack, and then you want to come back for more. Yeah, but I want to... If anybody can design, if anybody can like draw a design, I can print out shirts and everything. I want to get the right design for it. I don't want to make a half-ass shirt. I actually have a shirt right here, look. You guys want to see my merch that I don't even know if it's released anymore? So here we go. This was my first shirt I ever made, guys. I want to look back on this podcast in like a couple years and be like, oh my god, that's the first shirt I ever made. So here we go. It's not too bad. So it's smile, right? I don't know if you can see it on the phone. It says smile and the eye is missing and the tooth is missing. Here, let me move it for the people watching on YouTube. Yeah. So this was my first one. On the back, AJ Stember MMA. I don't know if it's still on my merch site. Click on the link wherever. I don't promote this shit, guys. I just make it and I'm like, if you find it, you find it. Your niece can design? Hey, we might have to talk after, Batman. You should get them all for free. You were the first fan. You are not the first fan. You are not the first fan. Don't be lying to me. But yeah, this was my first design. I also got a hoodie, but that just says AJ Stember MMA on it. Yeah, I thought it was funny. I made this all myself. I actually designed this myself. I was so proud of myself after. So I think that actually gives it like more of a vibe that I did it myself. I wear it around occasionally. Yeah, but I should put it up in my background. Nah, fuck it. Who cares? Fan of middle school. I wasn't doing MMA in middle school. That was a long time ago. Jesus. No, but I did start this MMA Instagram account when I was in high school, which is crazy to think about. God damn. Fucking time flies, man. Yeah, I remember I was doing it in high school, and eventually one video got big because people were talking shit about me. And then I was like, man, fuck you. I'm going to make a even better video this time. And that's kind of what started it all. Is people were hating on me, and I'm like, you know what? Watch this shit. Yeah, you got that prequel. You're a fan before the fame. I would not say I'm famous. I don't like that word. I'm not famous. I just have a YouTube channel. I just break down fights and shit. You know. Sometimes I do a podcast here and there. Yeah, but it was a crazy night of fights. I don't know if UFC 299 is next weekend, but we're definitely going to do a podcast on that. And maybe in between, I might just do an extra podcast where we'll talk about setting up traps, distance, range. You should get free merch. First, I need to design some merch. But I would like to make... Here, let's see what the back looks like. Yeah, I just got wings on the back and some, like, scripture. Do a podcast together? Hell yeah. I just... The problem with, like, me and my podcast right now is I can't bring anybody on it because I'm recording everything separately. But that is one of my plans. I want to get all of you guys on the podcast. Like, I'll give a couple minutes to everybody. Like, everybody that's on a live stream, I will bring you onto the podcast and they can see you too. But I can't do it yet. I just don't have the setup yet. But eventually that's the plan. I don't have a co-host for the Punch podcast. But what I do have is all of you guys, which is even better. Like, I would rather have a live stream with you guys. So as long as you guys have a camera and a decent mic, decent connection, I want to bring you guys on the podcast. Yeah, even you, Kaya. Sure, even you. Yeah, anybody on the podcast. You'll be talking about, hey, you got a prediction right, though. You did get a prediction right. So that gives you some credit, Kaya. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. Eventually, though. But yeah, I don't really want to do... I could have a co-host, but I would rather have a co-host in person. And I don't really have anybody in person that could be a co-host that knows MMA like I do. So I would rather just have you guys on every once in a while. I'll talk for a little bit about whatever's going on. Bring somebody on. We'll talk about stories. Like, I love the stories. I've heard so many stories about people getting fucking stabbed. People self-defense. The hard hat story. That's the best part of the podcast, is the live part. How I get to talk to an audience. Because, honestly, guys, if I was just talking to myself, I would run out of things to say. That's why I like having a live stream. It makes it more informal. Like, we're having a conversation. So that's why, if you guys are watching the podcast, like, after it's already recorded, I encourage you. On my Instagram account, I will tell you whenever I'm going to start another podcast, and you can come on live. I'll shout your name out. Yeah, real life horror stories. Yeah, Ortega won. You would be a funny co-host? Yeah, that would be fucking chaos right there. Real chaos. Yeah, but I would love to bring you guys on. I want to hear your crazy stories. Heard a story one time of a dude. He was talking shit, right? And they were at a car wash. And the car wash, it was like, they didn't construct it right. So the car wash sat up and there was a decline. So all of the chemicals kind of ran down. And it was just chemicals everywhere. And the water washed down to this inlet. And the guy was fighting near the inlet where all of the water was draining. And it was some, like, homeless dude that was talking shit. And he was beating his ass, right? He was beating the homeless dude's ass. The homeless dude didn't like that very much, so he pulled out a knife. And, the dude, he's telling the story on my live stream. He's like, yeah, he pulled out a knife and he stabbed me. I didn't even feel it. And I was laying down on the ground. And I'm like, you were laying down on the ground with all the chemicals? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh. And I told him, I'm like, straight up, wait, so you started a fight with a homeless dude, you got stabbed, and now you're laying in chemicals in a car wash? And then I was like, you're a dumbass, dude. You sound like an asshole. Why the fuck are you starting fights with a homeless dude? You deserve to get stabbed. Maybe next time you won't fuck around with a homeless dude. You know, actually today, I was driving back from Whataburger, and I saw this dude. He said, like, smile, he had it on a cardboard box, and I gave him a $5. I don't give a fuck what he does with that $5. I don't give a fuck if he goes buy his crack. You know, it's his decision to do whatever. But man, fucking picked a fight with a homeless dude. You got stabbed, and now you're laying in chemicals, and ain't nobody want to fucking touch you. But I love hearing stories like that. That's why I want you guys to be my co-hosts. Real life horror stories. Remember running from those Dobermans under the crack bridge? Dude, I do remember that. Me and Hunter, we go back from like fucking first grade. I've known Hunter forever. But we were we outran Dobermans. That's how much adrenaline we had. Fuckers were coming after us. I remember that story. I'll tell it real quick because why not? It's never gonna come up again. So me and Hunter, we're just chilling, right? Our other friend, we broke off from the group. The other friend, he needed to like cool down, right? So he was chilling at another spot, and we were walking down. We were young at the time, and we saw this little Chihuahua poke up from the corner, and we're like, "Oh shit, it's a Chihuahua! Look at him!" And then we kept walking, and we looked over again, and a fucking Doberman comes out the corner. It was his homie. He's like, "What's good?" And then immediately they start booking it after us. We start running, and we run. We get to a bridge, and it's a little creek, and we jump over the water, just barely make it, keep running. So many stories like that, man. And kids don't do that anymore. That's something that kids don't do. They don't go out and, just fuck around and get chased by Dobermans. Another time, me and Hunter, we went in the sewer, and one of those big drainage pipes, like a huge one. And, we're dumbass kids, so we just went in there. And another homeless story, there's a dude just, we were walking, and we didn't want to get our feet wet, so we're, kind of waddling over the water. We're, waddling over it, and we get to a point where it converges the tunnel, and it goes right or left. And once we get there, we're like, which way should we go? It's me and Hunter in the front, I think. We got another homie in the back, and there's another bitch that's all the way at the end of the tunnel, or he's actually the smartest kid there, because what the fuck are we doing in the sewer? But yeah, we get to the point where the tunnel converges, and we just hear yeah, turns out homeless people need places to live, and that tunnel was big enough. But crazy stories, man, got plenty of them. Not MMA related, but y'all made it to the end of the podcast, so you heard my bullshit. Heard another time, this is like a fucking crime story right here. This one time, I don't know if Hunter was there, but either way, we saw these teenagers leave the woods. No, I think this was me and another kid I knew way back in the day. Me and him were in the woods, and we saw these teenagers. They left, and then we went in there. We was like, fucking so many teenagers. What are they doing? And then we went in, and they were doing something fucked up, man, because we saw a bunch of rat poison. We saw a bunch of rope and duct tape. There's no bodies or nothing, but we looked and we're like, let's get the fuck out of here. They were doing some weird satanic shit. They look like them emo kids too. I'm on a podcast. What else am I supposed to do? Yeah, but that was crazy days, man. Yeah, I remember that. Should have probably said something, but I don't know what the fuck those weirdos were doing. They were wearing a shirt like this. Crazy ass emo shirt. Oh, Danny, yeah, that weirdo Danny. High schooler hanging out with fucking, elementary school kids. I got some crazy stories, AJ. Yeah, that's why I wanted to tell a couple real quick. It's the fucking end of the podcast. Fuck it, man. Why not? Brother, say hi. What's up, JoJo? Fucking be good or be good at it. Yeah, I do got some crazy stories, though. Those are from my childhood, though. Those are, way childhood. None of those were from high school or anything. Those were very, very, very young. Yeah, I've lived in some crazy places, too. Used to live in Miami. That'll make a motherfucker tough, living in Miami. Yeah, it's not a very nice place. I remember one time, I got the roof of my house ripped off by a hurricane. I was really young, though. That place will make you tough from the people. All of them are assholes. And the weather just wants to kill you sometimes. When it gets that hurricane season. But, yeah, guys. I think that this has been a good episode, too. To recap, let's just recap what happened. We got Rosas Jr. pulled out from illness. I don't know what illness it was. I think the illness is the coward inside him. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I don't know, though. Illness, what are we talking about? Injury or illness? If it's an injury, I understand. But you got the flu? Why didn't we hear about this a week or two ago? Whatever, I'm still pissed about it. That's all it is. But homie's got to study. He's probably got a midterm coming up or some shit. And then after that, that Zellenberger dude fucking fought like Anderson Silva. Ortega somehow managed to pull it off. And Royval shocked the world. Robbery. But yeah, I'm excited for UFC 299. You went back with a homie to show in childhood neighborhood, and you were telling him how we used to get chased by dogs, and immediately 2 dogs came out of the woods to chase us. Haha, that's poetic justice right there. Happened again. You shouldn't have been fucking around in that spot. What did he say? No money, no family, 16 in the middle of Miami. Goddamn, I even had to sing it too. But thank you guys for watching, whether you were watching live with me. Thank y'all for hanging out with me for the whole card. Thank you, Batman. Thank you, Molokai, for joining. Thank you, Kaya. Thank you, Hunter. Thank you to the other people that I'm not off the top of my head. But y'all are all real ones. Thank you to the people that are watching later on. Next time, I don't know if it's UFC 299 is this next weekend or the weekend after. So depending on that, we're just going to break down fights. We're just going to watch fights anyway. So I think the schedule, we're going to watch some Conor McGregor fights, some Tyson fights. I'm going to break them down. We're just going to talk and bullshit. That's how I like making this podcast. We're just going to chill out, guys. The Punch Podcast. And yeah, guys, I'm signing out. Much love, everybody. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.